This week on the Deadlands, our heroes go on a fantastical journey and go beat up some very dangerous animals. It's a pretty funny and fun time, and I hope you enjoy. And so we begin our adventure back into the Deadlands today, in the world of D&D. Where we last left off, you guys had just arrived in the old, large mining town that had been set up by those kobolds. It does not have an official name yet. You guys can give it one if you'd like. But that's of no mind right now. You guys went around, did a couple of errands, fulfilled a few goals. You fought a Bahir, mugged some bandits, made a new friend in one second, in Shinri, and found some strange items in the corpses of bandits. Having looted the Bahir and all of the goodies, you made your way further up the road, meeting Pebble, a small, you guys remember Pebble, or at least for the most part, a small little rock elemental who informed you of his air quote family's expansionist efforts, and the regular fear travelers seem to have of the area, at least the road. But their ventures into the actual tar pits seem to be causing problems. And then you went all the way to the end of the road, arriving at the Cobalt Town and interacting with its current chief leader, whatever you'd like to call him, bitch included. Let's see if I can find his token. It's here somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, cool. There it is. Well, show again is a fresh reminder. Who informed you and helped you informed you of the goings on, specifically that the rock elementals seem to be causing problems and flooding the mines with some sort of tar, which is definitely not natural, but something that's been going on regularly. And so, having said you'd find a way to aid and speak to the rock elementals, you guys long rested, and that's where we ended off last week. Any questions and or concerns before we begin anew?
Nope. Not really.
Yeehaw.
That is an acceptable response.
Yeehaw. Here we go.
Yeehaw! Alrighty. So you guys are resting up. The sun has set. The evening is warm as you smell the crackling flame. The strangely sweet smell, I guess, would be the way it starts off as, of Bahir meat over their fire. It's not very, well, you don't know how tasty it is or anything yet, but it smells like it's very edible, and Cull and Rock very much enjoyed it. So maybe it's time to take your own shot at it. Several of the kobolds of the city have kind of sort of hovered around the wagon, more or less, avoiding your direct gazes and sneaking off where they can, but they're watching, curious at the strange travelers who seem to have been happily greeted into the town by their leader. And as the kind of fire slowly cooks the meat further and further, in the back of the wagon, as you're kind of just moving stuff around, you find that hog-tied bandit still tied.
God damn it.
Kind of like curled up in a little ball. With the
I
here
thought you guys let him out.
I thought you guys let the dog out. Why is the dog still here? Tied up and kind of curled up slightly. Just sat there. He's been there for hours.
Yeah. Dumb bitch. Whoopsie.
What would you guys like to do? As you long rest.
Well, I'm gonna kind of look over my map again. Kind of double checking the route and whatnot. Kind of seeing. I want to gauge the direction that that one creature went off in, and like the general area of where Shirsana said that the hunt that we'd be approaching on this road would be.
You can roll me a survival check, get advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut the guy open, and I'm like, get out of here, man.
Wait, you mean like
Cut
untie
'em
him?
open or cut him loose?
I'm gonna let him free.
I like the idea that Luke is just approaching with the knife, and the dude's like, and then he just kind of like undoes the knot, and he just looks at him like, "What's wrong with you?"
Get out of here, man.
Gets about 50 feet out there, and there's just a gunshot.
It just kind of like slowly stands up and is like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And then he just
Turn
fucking,
your life around.
we'll do. And he just starts fucking scattering. I thought that was the gunshot.
That would have been really funny, but no.
Just boom off into the desert night. With a 21 survival check. So when you guys went over to the bandit camp over here, let me use the ruler tool over here in this general area. The creature seemed to have kind of parsed down southeast. So it's not unlikely that it takes up a similar area to the main path Sharsana was talking about. The reason she tells you about it here on the road is because it has assaulted travelers and like caravans.
Right.
So it's likely made its home somewhere either southeast here, or perhaps even further south, like over here.
Copy.
But those are like the general areas you would guess it might be hiding up. It's definitely somewhere down there, waiting, hunting. You could probably bait it out if you had a sufficient amount of juicy enough looking target that it also maintains its safety. Because from what you saw of it, it very clearly doesn't attack creatures that are overwhelming in numbers or look like they're more dangerous than it might chew. It seems like an intelligent creature. Which is all that gets you.
Okay. I mean, that's all for me tonight, I think. I'm mainly just gonna kind of, take up shelter here in the mines, and then just get ready to head out to the tar pits in the morning.
Alrighty. Anyone else?
Not really.
Yes. Oh, I should note the kobolds are particularly afraid of Rock and Khul. They're just keeping distance, and you can see Rock.
I'm not doing anything to them.
Yes, I know, but you can see Rock smells the fear. He revels in it.
Good. Learn to smell.
Learn the smell. Rubs his own nose with his fucking leg. Yeah. Verm, did you want to do anything? I remember you speaking that you wanted to tell some kobolds some things.
I mean, I was totally here last time.
Yeah, totally here.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know, like, what did the kobolds tell us, or what did we do with the
Khul
kobolds?
showed you some of the things they had dug up, in addition to some of the effects that runecrafting may allow you to recreate in the future, which was they found a pink magical stone that heals people and reattaches limbs from the sounds of it, that they've been using to prevent excesses of worker injuries. Outside of that, not much has been said by the kobolds. They've just kind of left you because you're big, tall, and you have a lot of scary animals with you. So they're just watching, mostly.
So these are like stones they found on the mines.
Yes, things that they dug up in addition to the regular expensive metals.
Okay. And what sort of color are these kobolds?
Most of them are a kind of grayer scale tone. They seem to have been very rarely exposed to open areas as they are here, where they kind of look kind of pale almost, like they've been living in holes for all their lives, which they probably have because they're kobolds.
Yeah. And you said they were teaching us the things that to do
No.
the weird sounds?
Khul showed you one of the stones they found, which was carved already when they found it, which did some weird magic shit. And they said, hey, we don't know what these do, so we've just been putting them in a box.
Okay. I think at some point in the night, uh, Verm will just like go over to the kobolds and like be like, hey, I heard you found some magic shit.
The you see, there's like a trio of kobolds who kind of look at each other as you're like speaking out to them, and they go. The first one goes. The second one just slaps him upside the head. And he goes, "Yeah, we found some stuff, but it's not yours. We found it."
Wait, what? Wait. What's the deal with your friend there?
Oh, he just goes like that all the time. He's got what's it called? What'd you say it was? What? Speak up. He doesn't talk.
Okay.
The third one just stares blankly at you.
Oh, no, we're retarded.
You guys are definitely, totally, just like the other couples I've met.
That's not a compliment.
Look, I know it's your magic shit,
It's not
but I
shit,
know
it's a rock.
I know. Wait, shut up. I know how to read.
Hey, you
okay?
can't tell me to shut up.
Hey, shut up. I know how to read, okay?
Two
I'm
of them,
pretty sure.
two of them gasp, and the one that looks blank, like blank expression, turns at you, and it says, "Can you really?"
You want me to read something to you?
Yeah.
All right. And I'll just take one of my whatever random book I get out of my like the first book I found in my pockets and just read them. It's like probably talking about I don't know like the medicinal uses of vampire shit or something. And I'm just and I'm just reading it to them. I'm like trying to show them the words. You see?
He reads, and one of them just kind of crosses his legs and goes, and the other two are like, "The fuck's wrong with him? I don't know. He seems okay. He doesn't seem so okay. I don't know. Speak up." Smack. They seem to be kind of whispering between each other as the third one just sits meditating almost. They don't, they're not the wisest bunch.
Alright, I can tell you're pretty stupid. Can you point me like to your leader or something? Do you have a leader?
They kind of look at each other and they look back to you, and the quieter one goes, "I'm not very good in front of crowds, so people, and, you know, that really hurts my feelings." And the other one smacks him upside the head again. Shut up.
I'll smack him as well.
I'm sorry.
Come on, you need to speak up, man.
Physical violence makes me uncomfortable. I'll be right back.
Damn it. Why am I dealing with the fucking kobolds?
Bullying them as far as I can tell.
It's not out of malice, it's just out of ignorance.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry
look,
about
like
that, I had
Verm
somebody
thinks
had to go.
he's like the best fucking kobold ever.
And as they're kind of just like talking between each other, you hear and a particularly small kobold, like the other ones were about your height-ish, a little bit bigger in some case. This one is like half your body height. It just looks at you, and he goes, "Can I have a book?"
What the fuck? Okay.
Give me a book, please.
I know you have like something going on here.
Give me a book, please.
I'm not. What? Do you want a book?
I want a book, please.
Do you know how to read?
Yes.
Are you sure? Read me this. And I'll show him a page.
He looks and he goes, "That says that you'll give me a book because you're a good kobold. Part of the tribe."
Sure, buddy. Okay, let's do something. I'll give you a couple of books, and I have some pretty spicy ones here.
Should I lick him?
And you'll give me your box of magic shit.
Bag said, I don't have any magic things. I just got rocks.
Then that's even better. Then you're not losing anything. Come on, man.
Okay.
Work with me here.
And this kind of like almost super tiny kobold starts waddling, and then as you're kind of like waddling past, it's just bringing you to like one of the larger tents, and you see in there's an actual like setup. There's like a desk, there's a hammock, and there's a kobold who's it is cool who you've met, just kind of resting his eyes, and then he hears the tent flap open and goes, "Who cut off their leg now? Oh, hello." Oh, it's one of our guests. And he kind of like stands up, hides himself up, and he goes, what do you need? Posturing very tall. Like this kobold's pretty tall. Cool is on average bigger than most of the other kobolds around him. But he's still kind of posturing up, kind of presenting himself, for like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on, kind of posture.
We talked about earlier. I think it was like
Yeah.
spaced out or something.
Yeah.
But
no.
your name is Cool.
Kool. Cool.
Did you name yourself?
No. My mother named me that.
Right. Okay. Look, Cool. I am talking with your associate here, and
No,
he
little
kinda,
Jimmy.
or she, I don't, yeah, Jimmy, whatever. He kinda wants to read some of the books I have, because he definitely can read.
No, I can't.
And he said he'll trade me my books for your box of rocks.
That's a scam, and you know it.
I mean, look, I'm just an entrepreneurship kobold out here in the wastelands trying to make my business work.
It just looks at you and goes, "You're not gonna abuse my workers."
I'm all for kobolds, right?
And they've already fallen victim to the skeleton. I'm not giving it to you as well.
Look, I don't know what skeleton you're talking about, man. I'm totally from a different town.
Squints.
I mean, look.
Do you
I've
want a
some pretty
magic
cool
stone?
books here. Yes.
Just pay me in money.
These books are pretty pricey, man.
You say that, and he goes, "Yeah, if you can read. There's only one person in this camp, well, two, excluding guests, that can actually read." And Little Jim goes, "Ee, wee." And he's like, "Yes, Little Jim, you." And he's shaking his head as he says that.
Okay. I hear that, but hear me out. You're like the leader here, and
Yes.
do you want to see your little tribe, get up in life, like actually do something?
They're very content with mining. Most of them are, anyway. Some of them really just want to punch the stones.
I know, but I think that there's more stuff in life, like you can, like there's stuff, like if you get out of this hole, you can fulfill your dreams, open a business.
If I told you my dream was to manage these idiots, would you be content if I gave you just a random rock from the pile of magic stones?
I would be more than happy if you did that.
Stop trying to scam my employees. And he kind of
I'm not
moves
trying
his
to
chest, moves the chest, opens a hatch, climbs down a little ladder, opens another hatch, climbs down a little ladder, pulls out a small chest, opens it, and he goes, "Wrong chest," closes it, pushes it back, up the ladder, closes it, opens a different chest, pulls it up, there it is, closes it, and I need you to roll me a d28.
D28, okay.
Mhm.
You love fighting that in your dice box.
25.
All right, 25. He gives you a kind of green, icky looking stone in the coloration. It's like an emerald almost. It's very rough, kind of pointed, and he just rolls it at you, and he goes, "There you go. Now, stop trying to sell people who can't read books."
You interrupted what I was about to say, but if you're interested in your employees to learn how to read and move up in life and do stuff, I would give you a business card. I don't have them on me. Andy hasn't printed them up for me yet.
He just
But-
puts his hands on his hips, And it just looks at you, looks down at you, and he goes, "Get out of my tent."
All right, I'm just. If you ever want to know how to read, I'm in Qataris. Okay, bye. And I'll just scurry
Scatter
off
out. He goes,
with yeah.
And he goes, "Fucking goddamn pyramid scalesman." Covers himself in his hammock, dozes off again.
Bonks.
And you got yourself a magic rock.
So it's like an emerald or something, right?
Mm-hmm. From the coloration. What it does, you don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just scurry back to. Like I'm scurrying back to the group, and as I go, like if there are kobolds just like doing their shit around, like you have a shit employee. You can come work with us in Qataris. Just say okay, bye. I'll just. Go
You
back
say
to-
that?
I'm saying
You see, they are working for you already. You see one of them looks at the other one's like, "What's a Katoris? What's an employer?" As you fucking leave.
Fucking idiot.
I bet they don't
Yeah.
know what a union is either.
They don't. But their boss treats them pretty well, considering their level of intelligence.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. Indeed. Alright, all of you may take a long rest. And rest
I
easy.
think we already did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
At
already
least I
did.
did.
Just double checking. Make sure all that's settled. Anything else you'd like to do? Final check for Verm with the stone? Like if you were going to cast Identify or whatever?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to identify this fucking stone.
Cool.
Yeah, like that.
Roll me,
Okay.
roll me an
do, bro.
roll me an intelligence
do?
check.
I
No.
do have identifier. Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check, please.
I'm on it. Fucking bullshit.
All right. So, Identify reveals very little about the actual stone's nature, outside of that it is a host to what you feel is some sort of necrotic energy. And as you're
Okay.
kind of like looking at it, you realize this is just a fucking rock that someone put magic into. Because you're trying to process how do you get it out of the rock. And in your mind, there are two options right now with what you've rolled, which is you break the rock over somebody's head, and that probably works. Or you put the rock in something else that can do it. But you don't know how to make the thing that would pull out magic from this. In theory, it's possible. You don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Or you could just use the rock like a fucking stick and beat someone over the head with it.
Yeah, I like that idea. Keep it in mind.
Okay.
Why
And
put the rock in a weapon when you can use a rock as a weapon?
Yeah.
understandable. Just throw it at
Biped.
somebody. Just throw it at somebody.
It's already for sling bullets.
I'm just saying, you could stick it on a very thick piece of wood and it would be a mace. Anyway, with all that said and done, the sun rises on a grateful Deadlands, and I need all of you to roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
All of us?
All of you.
We got the whole spectrum out here.
Okie dokie. These rolls have been noted down. Where would you like to go this morning?
No.
We're heading to the old tar pits, I believe.
Okay. Since it's somewhere you've been before, you don't have to roll a survival check. Just making your way. As you kind of like follow across the sides of the roads, making good time considering your experience here in this region, having gone through it a couple times here and back and all of that nonsense, you notice things very quickly that changes. It looks like there was a pretty heavy rock slide over the last couple of months as parts of the kind of cliffs and mountains seems to have collapsed down and expanded out into the valley that was once clear is now full of stones and rocks. And as you're kind of passing through, you're starting to realize that is not a natural occurrence. Those were put there, right? They're like acting sort of as a pseudo barricade. And as you're kind of like pulling up closer to the edge of where the tar pit was, like on the horizon, it is now much further to the north, and it seems to spread, like it's being spread out. And you kind of like crest a small little hill, and you see down into what was once just a very kind of circular canyon. There's now this massive expansive pool of tar that is on fire. It smells awful. It's on fire, but it's like it's spreading much further than it was originally. There's definitely something wrong with this place. Because that's not how that works.
See, you say something wrong, and I say on fire.
Well, we know the rock elves that were here like wanted it to be on fire.
It's
They
their
did?
it's their sauna.
Huh.
Yeah, they asked us to set it on fire last time we were here.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yes. That is a thing that happened.
Do we see them perchance?
Not at this angle, but you see that the pit has expanded much further, and it seems to like kind of almost meld into parts of where the mountain leads in. And with your information, you know they might be in the inner caverns that they have dug out for themselves.
Right. Is like with Father Emery's like experience, I guess, with spirits and I guess elementals to some degree. Does this seem like natural expansion for them, or is this more like influenced?
It's definitely not something that you would expect them to be motivated to do on their own. There's either an outside or inside influence affecting their opinion and why they must be expanding like this. Something must be going on. What? You don't know. It could be good, it could be bad, but they have a motive. Something is motivating them to expand because they have been in those pits probably for almost forever and haven't, you know?
That's that fire spirit bitch.
Maybe.
Anyways, if Father's just gonna kind of hold like a cloth up to his, kind of like up to his nose, just kind of avoid the worst of the fucking like
It's
smoke from
awful.
this until he's like not like downwind from it. So at least it's not blowing straight at him. And then just gonna kind of crest and just gonna call out in primordial.
Crunch,
Yeah,
crunch.
in fucking rock.
And there's a long kind of silence, and then and you see from like one of the side little pits, a small form starts to rise, and it goes, "Hello!"
Oh, it's Pebble. Hello, buddy.
And he just kind of crawls up, covered in tar, slightly on fire. Sticky pebble, and he's just walking up the wall till he reaches
Spider
you.
Pebble.
There it goes.
Slip, got it. And pulls himself up. Takes him a quick
The
minute.
father just kind of goes, well, hello there, Pebble.
Hey!
Your parents, your folks wouldn't happen to be home, would they?
Oh, they're inside.
Any chance we could have a little chat with them? I know we mentioned we were going to swing by and have a little talk with them whenever they got the chance.
Oh yeah, they're just playing rock and rock. And then moves down the wall and slides and goes wee! Wah! Into the tar pit. Silence.
No rolling.
Well, he's dead.
Wah!
I think
Pebble,
this is
okay.
this is the first one that Verm has seen Pebble, right?
Yes. You heard him in the wagon on the way here, but
I'll like approach like Luk'k. I'll like try to like pull on his fucking robe or whatever so he could bend down and like hear me. I'll like whisper to him like, what the fuck is that?
That is Pebble.
Right. Are we? What are we doing with Pebble?
I don't know. I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak rock.
Right, they speak rock. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he looks friendly.
I mean, friendly enough.
just as a
Yeah, I
reminder.
guess. It's not like you can do anything.
Pebble swim.
Just how are we? Can we kill a rock if we have to?
Pebble
I
swim.
mean,
Pebble swim. And you can see Father Everett as he's like paddling his little feet to the side. He goes, "Pebble swim, pebble swim, pebble swim," in rhythm to his fucking little moves through the tar. Pebble swim, pebble
Do your best, little buddy.
Pebble sink,
look
pebble
at him
sink.
go.
He's gonna be a musician when he grows up.
Pebble rise! And he's just making his way over to the other end of the tar pit into the caverns.
This campaign is gonna end with me having a fucking epic freestyle battle with Pebble.
Yeah, big pebble ramp.
Yeah, a rock and rolling block battle.
Bust out some mean fucking Western country fucking freestyles. Don't
Just
even
yeah,
tempt.
just handy,
Sick.
just beatboxing.
Sick guitar riffs.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's a couple minutes of silence, and you guys are left to look at the burning tar pit, and then you hear a before you hear the thump before you feel the ground shake around you, and then boom, another, and then another, and another, as one of the two larger elementals seems to have stepped up to answer the question.
Yeah, like I said, Pebble's not the one you need to worry about. He just points at the two giant elementals.
Only one has stepped out first, and it is
Oh.
Lelion, the taller one.
Yes, the bigger one comes out.
Boom.
Yeah, the father's just kind of standing there, like completely, like not like nonplussed, to be completely honest, because he chatted with them. They seemed friendly before, so he's not like overtly cautious or anything like that. But he just kind of gives like a kind of tip of the hat and just kind of goes in primordial. Just gonna kind of go. It is a pleasure to see y'all again.
Verm
How are
goes-
things for you?
I'm turning invisible, man.
Yeah, this thing
Because
is
this
gigantic.
Big fucking thing. I'm like, no.
And it is in the tar pit thing. There's like a 50-foot drop, and this thing can very easily lift up to the ridge and pull itself up if it wanted. And it just boom, boom, and it kind of looks up, gets a little bit closer. You can hear it. All of you hear the rumbling that comes from it is the and it goes, hello again.
This is
Well,
primordial, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you guys just hear the earth shaking.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, it seems like you got yourself some nice expansions for the old tar pits here. I hope everything's still to your all's liking.
Yes. Very.
Enough fire, enough heat. Y'all don't need
warm.
any assistance with that anymore.
No.
No. Well, if I hope you don't mind me asking, but this is kind of sudden as far as the expansion of everything goes. No.
No. Not sudden.
Is there something that caused you to want to set up those barriers? I heard there may have been some trouble with folks trying to steal from you.
Trouble. Tiny people.
Well, I know it's not really a problem for you, but well, I unfortunately, well, okay, let's put it this way. There's let's see here. You're just gonna kind of eyeball how deep is the actual tar pit itself? It's kind of
You see
thinned
that
out a bit, right?
you see it's thinned out a bit. It's still seemingly very deep, which is strange, but because it goes up to like what would be the equivalent of like lower half calf to Lilian, and you know these guys are huge.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of goes, now, I mean, the expansion is nice, don't get me wrong. However, the tar levels seem to be a little thinner than they were before. You'd like yourselves more tar in the tar pit, no?
No. Need more. And it kind of like extends its hand very slowly, like kind of motioning its hands out like to say flat. Area. Less tar. Too much tar means cannot move. Or it means they cannot move.
I understand. Well, in that case, you wouldn't happen to be redirecting the tar elsewhere, would you?
No balancing out.
I see. Well, any chance you could balance it out in that direction a little bit more, as opposed to this direction? Unfortunately, well, a couple of our friends were, having problems with the tar since it's been getting pushed north. I hope you don't mind me asking, but well, of course don't expect something for nothing. I did bring
Tiny.
this.
Tiny gem bearers. It seems to be talking about the little
Yeah.
kobolds.
Yeah.
Like
He,
gifts.
the father kind of nods. Exactly. Unfortunately, if well, if the tar keeps moving that direction, they won't be able to bring you gifts anymore. It's all going to, well, not even get covered up. It'll all get destroyed, unfortunately. And as a symbol of good faith, I did bring you this. And he's gonna bring the purple rock that he requisitioned from.
It kind of looks at it and goes, nice color. Very warm. And it kind of like moves one of its hands, very big hands, up, out for you to hand it over.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of move up and just gonna very carefully place that in his hand.
Little ones will like this. Dum, 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 dum. And it starts moving into the cavern.
Yeah, the father just kind of sits there watching and just kind of calls out and just goes, "Well, there's always more of that where that came from. If we can keep the tar out of the north and maybe push it a little more, well, like I said, that direction out west."
Boop, boop, boop. And you see no response for a moment.
Yep,
and
that's
then
fine.
then you hear a bop, 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 bop. Sticky pebble, sticky pebble, sticky pebble.
God damn
There he
it!
comes.
And he's climbing
That
up the wall
boy.
again, and he's dancing much more excitedly. Hello,
Hello again, Pebble.
Pebble, have brother. And he's hopping up and down on his little legs.
Did you say you had a brother?
Mandy, soon, purple rock. And he's hopping
Oh,
up
no.
and down. And he's shaking his little butt like, yay, 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 yay.
No.
Well, you know, I guess we're not gonna need to protect the Taurus if we have an army of fucking Earth elementals.
Thank you.
Hey, of course.
Tar
Pebble.
Couple Pebble starts approaching for a hug.
Is the tar still on fire?
Yes.
The father just kind of goes, whoa, hold on now, Pebble. One
He
second.
holds in place, kind of squatting.
Oh, give me 1 second here. And he's gonna kind of take some of the dust and use it to kind of like put out the fiery parts. of the
Just
fucking
kicks
tar.
dust over him.
And not kick it over. He's
Yeah.
just kind of like
It's
give him
fine.
a dust
He
bath.
probably
He's a rock
likes it.
elemental.
I
He's a
know.
rock elemental. He's gonna give him a dust bath real quick so he's not sticky and on fire. And then he'll just give
I
him
mean,
a
he's
little...
still gonna be sticky, but
Well,
kinda-
not if the dust sticks to it and kind
Yeah.
of fucking.
You see
neutralize
Pebble
it.
kind of like shakes.
gonna need a lot of
And now he's
dust.
covered. Now he's covered in
We're
sand
in a
and dust.
desert.
Now he's covered in sand and dust, but he's like, up. He's kind of motion with his little square hands.
All right, come here.
Yeah! You give Pebble a hug.
See, this is how he's gonna
Very
get better.
sticky.
He's constantly gonna drown himself in flaming tar, and then he's gonna get dust all over him, and then he's gonna get himself in tar, rinse his feet.
Shh,
Tar replaces
don't
his feet
spoil.
himself bigger.
Don't spoil my plot. All right, you give Pebble a hug. Pebble
Yep,
goes.
Give Pebble- And Pebble just Emery tells Pebble just kind of goes, all right, Pebble. Now, as excited as you are, try to make sure that when your folks are expanding, they try not to go too far that direction and keep going that direction.
Yes,
instead. He's
sir.
basically gonna like point to go like through the mountain, like almost like make a tunnel through the fucking mountain.
Yeah, definitely. And he goes, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir,
All right.
yes,
I
sir.
appreciate it, Pebble. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wish you and your family the best.
Yay! Pebble will be oldest Pebble. And then you put him down.
Yeah.
Pebble dive! And he jumps off. And then he disappears under the tar. Pebble swim! He's fine.
Just the slightest of sighs from Father Emery. Just gonna turn around back to the rest of the group.
All of you guys, the entire conversation, you guys heard just crackling stones rumbling. And a very excited Pebble. But he's always excited. How bad could the news be?
The father just kind of goes, "There's gonna be more."
That's how bad.
And yeah, I mean, barring any kind of questions as to that.
Also, Verm's gone. He's just invisible. He just
Oh
gone.
yeah. He like looks around. And is like, oh.
Yeah,
where'd,
he disappeared when the big one came out.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, understandable, I suppose. Is not. Yeah, it was quite the sight for seeing it the first time. So, Verm, you there?
I think Berm has been like wandering around a little bit, invisible, and like at this point he's just like stuck in a tar pit. Like just have one foot just there in this tar pit and in
It's
the
on
tar
fire.
pit. I like guys, hello. At least he's out of far off. He's like,
Verm?
fuck. Oh, all right. Drop the invisibility. I need a little help here.
It's-
God damn it.
The fire is spreading.
I'm gonna grab the fucking thing of rope and we're just gonna fucking jog over to wherever I heard Verm.
Yeah, for sure.
Just grab the rope. Thanks, man. Yes. Totally not on me. Someone pushed me into the tar pit. Yeah. Totally did not sleep into it. So what's
Right.
what's our deal? You were talking rock language, right?
Yeah, I mean, I told you I could. Did you not believe me?
That's right. I totally did. So what's the deal with the rocks? They're our friends.
Well, yeah, well, on our last trip through these parts, you met Ryder, right? The little armadillo fella.
Yeah, I totally did.
Yeah, well, his wagon was, and some of the contents were stuck in the tar pits, and we asked for assistance from these earth elementals here in getting everything out, and they requested that the tar pits be set on fire, and that was kind of our trade. They're pretty nice, good fellas, and well, the reason we stopped by here is because they're expanding the tar pits a bit and going a little too far north. Unfortunately, it's flooding tar into some of the deeper parts of the mine up there. So just asking them to expand westward or northwestward instead through the mountain. Who knows? Might potentially give us a bit of a quicker route through that area, this mountain range as well. Bit of a shortcut, as it were, if we had to get through that way.
Okay.
And
Pretty smart.
yeah, well, apparently the rock that the kobolds said that these fellas were fond of here allows them to make more of themselves.
You can
Procreate,
roll
per
me
se.
You can actually roll me an insight check on that. Because you...
Okay.
Mhm.
Not great.
With an 8, you don't like it takes a moment, and then it kind of clicks that maybe it's not the rock. Maybe that's the reason they were expecting this, because they were expecting more rock elementals.
Gotcha.
And that kind of just slips in here. It's pretty easy for Father Army to put that together as maybe one of the
Oh no,
reasons.
see, I just entirely assumed that fucking purple shiny rocks got earth elementals in the mood, so
No, it's just the lighting they have in their house. They
it's
just
mood
like
lighting,
it.
bro.
They just like the light. That's not what gets them horny.
Oh god. But, yeah.
Cursed.
Yeah, Father Emily goes, well, regardless, they're expanding because there's going to be more of them soon. So, well, long story short, we're just trying to make sure it doesn't flood into the mines. That's why we're stopping here.
Right, and we totally expect these rocks to remain friends with us forever.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been friendly so far, and I mean, I don't think the bigger ones are particularly inclined on crushing their their children, their youngest's friends. That doesn't really seem good for the development of a child, if you ask me.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just worried that we're gonna eventually have to fight those things. And like that big one was pretty scary, man, okay? Like I mean, I know you got like guns and weird shit that just one-shots everyone. I'm pretty weak, man, okay? Like, one hit of those things, it might be the end of me.
Yeah, you and me both. I mean, did you see how fucking big it was? Of course. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
holy shit.
yeah. So better not piss him off, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have to keep them on our good side, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah. So that's. I mean, that's the plan. That's what we're doing.
I was totally not digging through their tar pits or whatever.
No, not at all.
So yeah, good talk, man, good talk. Do you wanna leave the...
Father squints.
He'll just like give him a thumbs up and just walk towards I don't know, Luk'k or something.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do at the tar pit today?
Let's go fuck up this werewolf thing.
Anything we need to do here?
No, I'm just asking.
No, it's basically this was like the thing for Tricky's like side quest thing. I'm pretty sure was
Right.
fixing their issues with the tar and whatnot, as well as the other problems on the road. Which I guess in reference to that, it seemed like the fog thing in conjunction with all the bandits in this area were the issue that was being had, correct?
That and probably the fucking werewolf thing.
Right. Okay.
They're fighting a werewolf.
All right. Fantastic. As you gather your belongings and head further south. Boom, 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 boom. As you're making your way down south, on the path ahead, the fun begins. Alrighty. I'm going to roll a number.
You need to word it like that, man.
Oh boy. Okay. That's the one. Alrighty. So
No,
you
that's
guys.
the 4, not the 1.
I'll kill you. They won't always give you inspiration, Tyler. That fucking meme. I'm just remembering another one from my collection. Alright. You make your way down south. Boom, boom, boom. The evening is still a far bit off, but the sun has kind of like it's that dramatic transition of like in like cowboy movies where it's like the sun's rising and then it's starting to set, that sort of mood lining of the afternoon comes and goes as you guys make your way south, and as you approach the kind of main road, staying off to the general area where the first sightings of this creature are, you see a very large willow tree that kind of just sways with the wind on the road. And out here, trees shouldn't survive. There's like no water or anything. Like a tree out here is very strange, which is something you would all know.
What? That actually reminds me of something. You
There's
said
also-
wood is. You
Mhm.
said wood is weird in
Mhm.
Badlands, right?
Correct. The only place where there are woods is from those forests, and the forest is full of things that will murder you. Most often, it is the alien that is supplied from the spires and other materials, usually rock and other stuff that is used in construction. This is a tree, like a proper tree, just like in the memory with the ghost. Those were actual trees.
Arcana check.
Sure.
What's this?
That's a magic tree. So first of all, it takes a moment to kind of like, that's a tree, and then Handy, your eyes kind of shudder, and then for a moment you parse through the existence of it. It is an illusion spell. There is something here that is being hidden under the guise of a tree.
Who the heck would put an illusory tree here? Just why a tree?
It's
And why
just
a
that-
willow?
It's just there, sitting on the road, menacingly.
So it's in the middle of the road, not even
Right.
like off the road.
Mhm.
Okay.
Why a willow? In the middle of the desert.
So, and it's totally fake, right? Like the tree's fake.
It sways
Uh-huh.
dramatically in the wind.
But there's Probably something under it.
I mean, if I was gonna hide something, I wouldn't do it with something that's very obviously out of place.
Uh-huh.
Do we want to shoot it? Do we want to walk around it? What do we want to do?
Okay, apologies, I'm back. Sorry.
There's a tree on the road, a willow tree, which is like, first of all, it's a tree, which is they're not normal here. Second of all,
Andy said it's fake.
yeah,
Yeah, sense it.
So it's fake?
it has some
Yep.
illusionary magic.
It's an illusion. Yeah.
How big of a willow tree are we talking about?
Like 3 stories, so like 30 feet tall, massive tree.
Yeah, okay, so it's the same kind of willow tree I'm thinking of, right? With like
Yeah.
the fucking crazy, like, basically like swamp bayou tree
Yeah.
almost. Like,
Yep.
Okay.
In the middle of a desert.
On the
Gotcha.
middle of the road.
You know, wait. Before we do anything, let me try something real fast. I'll get. How far are we from the tree?
You guys,
Oh no.
you guys can see it from like 80 feet away. Like
Okay.
very clearly. You could be further than that and still get a glimpse of it. It's just hard to see as the sun is setting and like dust in the air, that sort of stuff. The wind starts
Rolling
to be
two
seeming
things
to pick
here
up.
real quick. One of those. First one is perception. Second one is faith thing. Just first seeing if
Okay.
I sense any kind of spiritual shit
Mhm.
going on here.
Cool. With the perception, the 18, you can feel the wind in the area. It feels off, colder almost. And with the faith check that you rolled, there is something present here that feels very like muted. But there's something divine here. It's definitely the work of a spirit.
Okay.
Can I get like within 60 feet of the
Yeah.
tree?
You absolutely may.
I'll do that, and I'll cast Silent Image,
Mhm.
and I'll make like a little scorpion just walking in front of the tree, like just at the base of it, just walking.
Boom, boom, boom. The little scorpion walks up, doot, 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 and it comes into contact with the tree, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay. All right, I'm out of ideas. What are we doing?
The father's just gonna kind of go. Yeah. It's faint. There's definitely some kind of spirit or some kind of presence. It's hard to tell, to be honest. It seems withdrawn almost.
In the back of the wagon, Shinri snores, and Locust is like, "Punch tree!" Just having been quiet the whole time.
No, Locust, no.
Aw.
Not yet. Maybe. We'll see. Father's gonna call out in Celestial. Language of the spirits and just kind of go. Well, I know you're out there, but quite faint. You mind letting us travelers pass?
Well, you just talk to all the weird planar shit, don't you?
Sir, yes
That
I
is part
do.
of his backstory. You kind of call out, and there's a long silence, and then a little laugh. And no further response.
Why is simple conversation always skipped over? You know, we could just have a very pleasant conversation as opposed to all these, well, tricks of the mind, I suppose.
And as you're hearing this kind of giggling, almost, you hear a more serious voice in your heads that says, "Get down."
He ducks.
And this is for everyone. Everyone hears a voice in their head that says, "Get down."
Wait,
no.
what the fuck?
You just who gets down and who doesn't? That's my question.
Andy's getting down.
I'm grabbing my sword. I don't trust brain voices.
Mm-hmm.
Magical
Yeah.
shenanigans are going on. Andy's
I think-
obeying the voice.
Yeah, I think Verm doesn't get down. Like he's like
He's already.
he's looking at the crab like, what do you say?
Oh boy,
Just, yeah, not get it down.
I love it when you guys roll.
Father
well. You kind of the ones that duck, you get low to the ground, and you can feel the kind of quiet rumble. Locust, by the way, drops like a plank on the ground. Planking.
Planking.
Planking. And you who go down to the ground can feel a vibration, and then a kind of shift of the movements around the base of the willow tree, and there's a and then it kind of explodes out in a color of like reddish light, and you see a spiky creature kind of being pulled up like with a fucking rope around its throat. It looks like some sort of insectoid that was in the ground that is being yanked out, and the illusion fades. It is no longer a tree, but what looks like a stone pillar with a rope of magic wrapped around it, and it's clawing at it. And you can see a faint little red creature standing on the top of it, laughing as this thing is being murdered. And its neck snaps, and then its body explodes. And everyone who didn't duck, roll me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
It should clarify, it looks like a stone hangman's noose. And I'll show you the image of the thing that got pulled out from the ground and turned into
Luck.
a sharp pinata that, popped. Alright,
The knockoff Kazakhs.
the budget bug man. Alright. Well, you guys will be fine, but I'm sad.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I was
God.
using my inspiration, but it obviously doesn't fucking matter.
Alright. So, Luck, you take 34 points of bludgeoning damage. You only take 17, Verm, as the corpse explodes and chunks of it seem to harden midair and shoot out. And then you see the little pole of stone kind of start to fade away. And the little launcher goes, and then it fades. And the voice in your
Was
head.
that magical damage?
Yes.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm reducing that. Well, I'm gaining temp HP.
Okay, noted. You guys just see it explode. Luck is just covered in it and just wipes it off his face, just like spit a little bit of blood, black blood, and then Verm, you duck down at the too late to avoid the impact, but kind of covered in viscera and stuff. But you're fine for the most part, considering how bad it could have been if it had hit you.
Yeah.
And the voice in your head returns as you kind of see from the sky floating down, a sort of what looks like a vulture kind of lands on the ground, and you can hear its thoughts as it looks at you all. You almost fell, and you see it kind of like pulling at its feathers slightly to the hangman's noose.
Well, admittedly not the most pleasant of travelers we've encountered on the road here. Appreciate the heads up.
It should be noted this is a large vulture, and it says, humans are bad lunch, and it kind of like flickers off, and it starts chewing at some of the viscera that has been tossed aside.
Is lizard any good to you?
No, the bug is so good. Can't get them, they dig too deep. Thing pulls out anything though. Get too close. Or a whole field of them. That's good. And again, its voice is in all of your heads as it's eating, and you can hear it going, "Oh my god, this fucking food's delicious."
Actually, just having a food orgasm in all of our heads. That's fucking awful.
Lucas just kind of like looks at the bird and goes, "Is that in my head?"
Yeah, okay. It's in everybody's head.
Okay.
Portal, what is the check to know whether or not I can shoot a corrupted spirit?
You can roll me a history check. It would be for handy.
Okey-doke.
So, with a 24 history, to destroy a corrupted spirit is not something that is done like easily from your experience, from your experiences and the experience. That is something that has been a lot of research has been put into. The best people have managed is to banish them for a significant, not insignificant amount of time, sealing them away or destroying their physical attachments so that they cannot infect an area so violently. Generally speaking, something like the Hangsman Noose, which is a kind of wide area, sort of wandering sort of anomaly, you would know, and you kind of put it together, that to kill that, you'd have to catch it in the moment that it's trying to kill something else, and then, like, banish it then, in that instance, when someone's getting hung. But if you do it beforehand, or try beforehand, it will likely not work. Because that would be when the spirit's most vulnerable. Which is what you parse together from watching it fucking choke that bug thing out. This big vulture also, after eating on the ground, kind of turns to Verm, and it starts approaching you. Hold still. Huh. Ha, and it runs its beak over your head a little bit, pulling chunks of viscera that are on you off.
Oh my god. Please, guys. Don't. What are you doing?
Like pulling it off your clothes.
He's pulling what of my clothes?
The viscera.
Oh, okay.
Guys, this is really uncomfortable, guys. Help!
Deal with it. You won't have to. No, just deal with it. Let's work for the laundry later.
Please don't hit me.
No, it kind of like gets close to you. Oh no, man. Kind of like grabs some viscera that was like under your arm, very close to it. It's like fucking dead, beady eyes.
Well, regardless, appreciate the word of warning. Is it scattered across this whole area here, or is it gone for now?
They'll come and go. Whenever the winds are cold, watch out for them. They'll take different forms. They like to tree for new ones. Always get some standing nearby, and then and pop.
I see. Well, I'm assuming it can take many different forms then, but the cold air, you're saying that's the giveaway?
Mm-hmm. In the big space, usually strange things in strange places. Be careful. Human tastes bad, and I'm really hungry.
I see. Well, like I said, you sure you don't like lizard at all?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Are you trying to feed me to it? Come on, man.
It waddles away
You're
from Verm. It starts.
You're not a lizard.
It
bird.
starts
I'm talking about the behir we killed.
It starts approaching Luk'k, and then you see Rock kind of licks the viscera, and the vulture looks like frustrated that Rock is the one kind of licking and trying to eat all the gore off of Luk'k. Goes, never see you again. Bye. And it starts flapping its wings and takes off.
Okay, what's the check for a what was that?
You can roll me an
Yes,
Arcana or a History check. Either work. They
Can I-
give you different answers.
Can
Yeah.
I do that too?
Arcana.
Both those are trash for me. Let's fucking send it. Hell yeah, that's a 1.
That's a talking vulture.
Oh wow.
All right. In order, we'll start with the lowest roll. That was a talking vulture.
Yep,
Father.
this is a big fucking bird.
A big fucking bird. Then with the 11, Luk'k, you know some creatures are not as they appear to be. Some of them have more sentience or whatever. That one seemed like a very particularly picky vulture, as far as you could tell. Perhaps magical in some way. With the 14 handy, definitely a magically spirit-infused bird in some manner. How? You don't know. And with the 18 Verm, that was like a possessed bird. It has to be possessed by something. What, you don't know, but it was a spirit weak enough that a vulture's tiny brain could beat it.
Okay. And it's gone?
Yeah, the vulture flew off. It fucked off.
Guys, that thing's evil. That thing's like a corrupted spirit or something. I just read about it a long time ago, but
What? The thing that just made that bug thing explode? Yeah, no shit. That was fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty fucked up. I almost died here. Come on, I'm like bleeding and shit.
I mean, yeah, the kind of bird told you to get down. You didn't get down.
I mean, I didn't know it was a bird trying to help us, okay? Like, this is the weirdest fucking encounter I've ever had in my life.
Well, you ain't seen much out here in the
Not,
Deadlands.
it's not exactly common that an unfamiliar voice tells you to do something. Usually you don't listen to those.
Yeah.
Really?
Especially when they're making the sound in your brain.
Yeah, it's creepy, man.
Huh.
I mean, look.
I mean, there's a
I
first
may
time
have-
for everybody, I suppose.
I may
but,
have just trust issues, but that was weird shit, man. Look, I'm just. We need to be careful out here. This weird shit that's going on.
If you
When
just
it
listen
comes
to
to
every
magic,
voice in your head, if you listen to every voice in your head with no questions asked, then we're gonna have problems.
Locas picks
Yeah,
up.
that's.
I listen
that's
to the
how you-
voice in my head that gives me ideas.
That's your brain,
I bet you do.
Locas.
I mean,
Squints.
if you listen to every word of voices in your head, you're just gonna end up in a cult, man. That's like the 101
Voices?
shit.
No, it's only the one.
Nah, I mean, you're fine, Lucas.
Yeah,
You're good.
you're fine, Lucas. I'm pretty sure that voice is you.
His eyes widen. I can talk in my own head. And he just
What
sits
have
down
we done?
thinking. He
We have
sits down to
give-
think
we
about him.
have-
Forbidden
we have
knowledge.
we have give Lucas sentience, guys.
Yeah, he was really barely hanging in there before that, to be honest.
Now listen, about the voices in the head thing, there is a spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
If you, if either you are not, if either you feel like you cannot refuse, or it's something dumb / evil, then you know not to listen. Then you
I mean,
don't
if you
listen
know not to refuse, then you'd. If you don't think you can refuse it, I don't think you have a choice of whether or not you listen to it.
I mean, like I mean, like it's hard to refuse. You know, like an impulse. That's the kind of stuff you really gotta watch out for. I mean, if someone's telling you to dodge, you should probably dodge.
Why didn't you dodge?
I mean, look, man. I'm just saying that some buddies of mine just got wound up with some weird cultist people way back when, and they like took their life savings. They lost like their house and their mortgage and stuff.
God
And
damn
it all
it.
started because they started listening to voices in their head, okay? But, I mean, maybe you're right, Andy. I'm gonna give it to you this time. It was a good idea to listen to the voice in your head. But still, if you guys listen always to the voice in your head, like, some bad shit is bound to happen at some point, okay?
Kill them now. Step, step, step. Crap.
Shut up, crap.
Yeah,
I'm like hitting it like inside my coat, like I hit the pocket.
shut up.
I'll
Shut
get
up.
you one day.
Can't,
Snip,
can't
snip.
kill them, no.
Well,
So, yeah.
to each their own. I've managed just fine in the Deadlands up till now, so I don't know. I
Is
must
it
be doing
very-
doing something right.
Father, I listen to every voice in my head.
No, absolutely not. But
I know.
I mean, you have a fucking rifle with you, you know?
yeah, I made that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but that makes things easier, man. I'm just saying.
I'm
Well,
not
you-
sure how
you-
the
you-
rifle helps with voices in my head. I'm not sure blowing my own brains out's gonna do much good for me.
I mean, you went to a really dark place there? I was not talking about that, but, well, just, that was really, are you okay?
I mean,
Do you want to
you're,
talk about it, Father?
you're the one that just suggested a rifle makes things easier when dealing with voices in your head. I'm just saying, I don't think it does.
I think he was talking about just dealing with the Deadlands in general.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, no shit. I mean, you gotta shoot some stuff sometimes.
that was pretty dark, Father. Are,
Yeah,
are, you,
Duck.
are you are, have
Chuck.
you are you okay, man? Like, we're here for you, you know?
Are you okay? I mean, you've been punching your jacket for like the past 5 minutes. I don't know if that's a nervous tick or
Oh,
what.
that's just
Oh,
a
that's
crab.
but I'll
crap.
pull
Don't
him out.
worry about it.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
he has
about
a-
him.
yeah,
You have
he has
you
a
have,
crab in
you
his
have
box.
crabs.
Verm and him are completely in sync.
Yeah.
You have crabs. Is it
No, I
itch?
eat crab.
Like,
and it's,
I think
it's
that's
one. It's one crab,
it's like one
and he's
big
an
crab.
asshole. Yeah.
I'll pull him out. Like, look,
Snip, 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 snip. Actual fucking seaside crab.
Yeah, I mean to ask you, where do you even get that crab?
I mean,
I don't think
I
they're
guess-
exactly common out here.
I guess everything is bigger in the Deadlands, but I really didn't expect, well, crabs to be a singular crab. You know, don't bring that anywhere near me. I'd rather not.
All right.
Snip, 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 snip. I will avenge
Where do you
them
even
all.
get the crab? I don't think you'd find them anywhere out here.
Blood for the blood.
um, I'm slowly
Then-
putting him in my pocket again.
I just found him under a rock. You know, like he was
Under a-
there. He was hungry, and
And
I
ro-
took him in.
Under a rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is before I met with you guys, okay?
I mean, I figured because you had it when we met. So
Yeah. Yeah, and he talks to me sometimes.
wait,
okay.
what?
Well, look now. That makes me think you're in no position to judge people on which voices they listen to.
The hell do you mean he talks to you?
Yeah. Can't you hear him?
No.
When he talks?
Stop
Can we
talking
hear him,
about it.
DM?
No, you can't.
You were assuming
Okay.
we could hear him.
Yeah, no, we don't hear the crab.
Well, he sometimes tells me stuff. I sometimes listen to him. Like he mostly tells me to kill you guys, okay? Like
Don't tell them that.
What?
You can't tell them that.
every day when we wake
Alright.
up, he's like, fucking murder them. And I'm like, no, bro. Like these are my friends. I
You
can't.
can't be exposing me like this.
Shut up, man.
That explains the distrust of the voices in your head.
Bro, this
Got
is
it.
a fucking crab.
Sure.
I mean, I really don't think you want to mess with him.
I- Two things in my head. The first is that this is actually a magic crab that's telling you to talk to voices. That's a voice in your head telling you to kill people. In which case, you don't really have an argument for this whole voice in your head thing anymore. On the other hand, this is just a regular ass fucking crab, and you just want to kill us all. You're just blaming it on the crab.
Isn't that a good
Those
question?
are the two situations I see here. Neither of them are very good.
I mean, I know this is like an awkward thing to talk about, but don't worry about the crab. He's just hanging out. He's just like he's
I'm not
picky, okay? He's picky.
At-
And he kind of likes
yeah.
bloodshed.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if the crab is one I should be worried about.
No, you shouldn't worry about him. Just leave him to me. I can deal with him. And
I
yeah,
feel so vulnerable right now.
I'm sorry, man. They just
I'm like talking to my pocket.
they just started asking questions.
You don't
and-
have to speak
like-
out loud. They know you can hear my thoughts. I can hear yours.
Alright. So yeah, what's up, guys?
I'm gonna stick them in a pot and cook them.
No, my one weakness. Don't allow that.
I think I mentioned it last time he brought out the crab, but Rock is absolutely just eyeing the crab.
Yep. Same as before. Just you told him no before, but like he's looking at you again to like confirm.
Maybe later. We'll see how this plays out.
Look, Verm, no particular reason. How attached to that crab are you?
Very, say very.
Very attached.
Was
He's
that
my friend. Look, like he's been my friend for like a long while. He got me through
That-
some hard shit, okay?
That tells you to kill all your other friends.
I didn't say that. Tell him I didn't say that.
I mean, come on, man, you just said it. He gets jealous, okay? Like he's pretty jealous, Crab.
Not jealous.
And come on, man, don't do it again. Like we're talking about it. Just chill. Just chill. I'll get you like that fat or something.
You're gonna be one.
Yeah, he's just jealous, you know, and he likes like really likes bloodshed, you know, for some reason. But he's got other qualities. That's what friends are for, right? Just like even like despite the bad shit that you do or think or whatever, like you're still friends and you understand each other.
Yeah. Yeah, usually there's some boundaries to that, you know, like killing all your other friends, but, sure, Verm, whatever. Let's just keep moving here. We got,
I mean, just listen to that part so far. So
no, I'm not, yeah, I mean, as far as we know.
You guys can roll me religion or history checks if you'd like.
I'm rolling a faith check.
God damn it.
What are we rolling for?
For the crab. Alright, Handy, you know familiars are pretty regularly dependent on the person that they're casted by, so it could be that it's just something that Verm summoned as a friend and it matches Verm's personality. Perhaps at the time when it was summoned, it doesn't necessarily have to stay the same since, but that's a pretty good bet.
To make us feel better.
Luck, it's a talking crab. Like
Yeah.
realistically speaking, what are you supposed to divine from that? It's a fucking crab. That's his instinct. And for you, Father, I mean, there is some sort of divine presence from the crab. It's not just a normal thing. It's very
good,
clearly
it's a god
something.
crab.
Sure, if you want to call it that. It's not very positive
well-
vibes. Very violent, really.
Verm, I want you to answer me honestly. When we get back to town, would you be opposed to being near a particular object that we have in our possession in town?
Don't bring me near the stone again. Last time I snipped your ass off.
Well, so okay, wasn't done. So the father specifically goes, and I want you to let me know what your little buddy there thinks about that.
Say no. Say no.
Like last time I was near the thing, I felt like pretty sick, you know. Like I don't know if it's like my skin starts itching, you know, my scales start itching,
Tell him you
I
have
get, like,
crabs.
nausea. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't like that. Like, you
And
guys
more
need to stop
specifically,
worrying
more
about the crap.
well, I feel like, you know, being told that there's an entity that wishes our demise is a little worrying and something that's worth, you know, being worried about.
Yeah, but he's just a crab, man. Like
Is
any
he?
one of us could. Yeah, he's just like if he like the crab actually tried to kill you, like you would be like you just shoot him and he'd be dead. You
Stop
know, just
exposing
nothing to
me.
worry about.
and he believes everything that Verm says that is a lie.
Yeah, the father in Celestial just looks straight at the crab and just goes, "I got my eye on you."
The crab just snaps its thing and says, he said something to me in a language I don't know. It was so menacing.
Oh, that's amazing.
I love as he's saying that, like,
Don't worry, man. He does it all the time. He knows like 3 billion languages. Don't worry. So yeah, don't worry about him. He's cool. He's chilling.
Look,
I taught him to do some tricks.
I'll take your opinion into account, but I am still keeping an eye on him. No offense to you, of course.
Sure,
But,
no, sure. You can keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. He's not gonna do anything. You'll see. He's well behaved. right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said yes.
Yeah, the father just kind of like nods and just kind of goes, "Look, regardless, we got work to do. Let's He's gonna kind of look over his map. Hold up. And he's just gonna kind of like wet a finger. Does it still feel cold in this area?
No, it feels a little bit more natural, warmer.
Okay. Not getting that same kind of feeling of
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, father just kind of goes, well, best I can tell. It seems like whatever that thing was has moved on. Well, we got a creature to get rid of in this area, though. That like wolf man looking thing that took a couple shots at back when we were at the bandit camp.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably take a note that that thing is, or the noose thing is roving around here. Tell people to look out for misplaced trees.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
I mean, he hid as a willow in the middle of a desert.
Yeah,
I'm still
I
not over
mean,
that.
I never said they were smart, just effective.
it's just something different, abnormal, can draw the curiosity of folks and lure them close, I suppose. But, well, yeah, I don't know.
Yep,
I
we
mean,
just gotta
can they?
tell him to stay away from weird tall things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they can do more than just look like a tree. I don't,
It could look like a very tall cactus too.
Right. Well, tall things. Well, I mean, it's more the temperature. Best I can tell is the giveaway, according to that bird thing. So, well, regardless, I'm not well, not getting any kind of sense that that thing's still around. So let's get moving. See if we can't track this creature down.
Alright.
Alrighty. And
Let's go.
so it begins. Moving further down the road, the sun is starting to properly set, and the evening is almost upon you. When it is time for me to roll on the chart of fun times.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Okay. That one is. Alright. Noted. You guys settle down, or should start settling down if you guys would like to roll me a survival check as you approach further and further, closer and closer to the areas where you are no longer in your accelerated travel time to set up camp.
Not gonna help with it. Oh, okay.
Handy don't know much about camping.
All right, double click that. I don't know how to roll advantage, but
Shift and then control is
Oh, well.
disadvantage.
13.
Alright. Cool. You guys find a nice little spot. It's kind of open air. There's not a lot of cover in this area. So it's not as secure as perhaps you might like, but it's a nice, flat, seemingly danger-free area off the side of the main roads. We can set up. Bokas kind of just looks and he goes, so if I punch tree try to choke me.
Try to choke you and then make you explode, yeah.
But if I beat tree explodes.
Probably best to do it from a distance as opposed to going up to it.
He frowns, just crosses his arms. One day.
Like throwing something at it.
Yeah, the issue is reaching the little red fella.
Yep. Alrighty. What order are you guys taking watches?
Andy is watching all night because he's a robot.
I can take whenever. Doesn't matter to me. I'll go first if you want.
Alright. Let me just say that. I'll be prepping the next thing.
I also really don't care.
It has this.
You guys gotta decide, my friend.
Cool. I'm going first. It's what, 3?
You can have Handy watch twice. It's just if you guys want to split it between yourselves.
Right, but it's 3 total.
Andy can
It would
just
be 4 total watches.
be the second guy on duty.
Mhm. I mean, he could take 1 watch. To
Oh wait, we have
himself.
Shinri as well.
Yeah, Shinri and Locas.
And Locas. Well, I'll go. Wait, Handy's throughout all of them, isn't it?
He would be able to react instantly, but for only two of the watches would he actually be able to watch around, because
Gotcha.
those are the times where he's not in his disabled form.
How's your guys' perceptions?
But
That was all cut off for me. Sorry.
I
Andy's
have it.
perception is flat.
Okay.
Verm has a -1.
Oh,
All right, let's go Verm Locas. Thanks. I remember Locas having pretty solid perception. I'll take 1. I don't know what how Shinri is for.
Not very good
stuff,
perception.
but- I can do 1 with Shinri, or I can do 1 solo, I guess, and then Handy and Shinri and Handy and Luck, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I'll go first solo, then we have Verm, Locas, then we have Handy and Shinri, and then Handy and Luck.
Okay. Yeah, sounds alright.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're sleeping here, right?
You guys don't have to roll perceptions.
No. Okay.
It's just me getting the order. For
So he
those
knows
watches.
which person to torture.
To murder, yeah.
Mhm. Alrighty. This
Can
will
we
be
say
fun.
that from the tree, the illusory tree thing, and the hangman to here, we got a short rest?
Yeah, you guys definitely would have.
Okay, nice.
All right, and so the fun begins. One moment, I need to get a soundtrack. Make sure it's the right one.
Okay, I'm up to full now.
Alrighty. Noted. Alright, you guys, gather yourselves for your rest.
Do you have Luck? You have second wind, don't you?
He's not a
What?
fighter.
Oh, are you not? I thought you were a fighter. Fuck. I don't know why I thought you were a fighter. I forgot you were a beastmaster.
I'm not a ranger either.
Right, but you're doing your own beastmaster thing.
Yeah.
Alright, on the third watch, fun things begin. You
Oh,
guys
boy.
rest easy for the most part, the warmth from the fire, eating your meals, and then night settles in truth. And you guys look out, and the sentries on watch realize something they hadn't put together before. Tonight is a full moon. And as you kind of sit resting and having gathered, you kind of feel an unease start to take the air. Let me advance the date to the correct date. You feel kind of weird chills, and then everybody, even the sleeping, can hear a kind of howling that echoes through seemingly the entirety of this area. It kind of continues echoing past beyond you from further south, and it sounds like a twisted cackle almost as the moon has risen. And you feel a sense of dread start to seep in as you guys are like woken with this kind of sound that echoes throughout the land, followed by the howl. Which
Oh, lovely.
and the hunt begins. as you kind of all start to stir, you feel like 1,000 eyes are watching you, like something has been let loose, and it's looking for things to hunt.
What's somewhere else?
By the way, as an aside, I'm transferring the fucking money that was meant for like Mitsuka to just our general fund
Yeah.
thing since she
All good.
dropped. I'm just gonna do that real quick because I remember that was the thing.
Yep. All good. And you can hear this kind of quiet laughter almost everywhere you look. It's like it's surrounding you, but not specifically you. Like it's seeping into the very ground, the very nature of this place. What would you guys like to do?
Father's gonna go ahead and
Wait.
post up on the fucking roof of the wagon.
Yep. Get up. You guys see Locust kind of wake up and he's like, fight.
Who's awake?
You guys would all be woken from your sleep.
Oh, okay.
But the sentries are the ones who see the full moon, kind of get the moment of like all the stars, hear the first howl, and then the laughing begins. The kind of weird predatory feelings
I
that you
start
feel.
looking around.
Don't parse anything from the dark, but you can hear that something is out there. It doesn't sound close, but you can hear. It's like it's projecting its very presence all around this wide kind of fields. Like it is making everything known that it is coming for something.
Like where are we right now? Like we're made camp at where? Like where we
Off
tucked
the-
in
off
like
the
a little
road,
hill
yeah.
or?
Off the side of
Okay.
the road, there's not much cover, so it would have been in a plains because that's where most of
Yeah.
this part of the Downlands are, like big wide open fields of sand, dirt, and stone.
Are there any like dry bushes or something?
Oh yeah, tumbleweeds and stuff, all the time.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll try to find a spot where I can like hide a little bit. Maybe like burrow a little bit under some, loose rocks or dirt.
Mhm.
Uh, and then I'm gonna cast a silent image
Mhm.
to make, illusion of Verm, and he's gonna just walk, like he's just like regularly walking like he's on watch or something, and he's just gonna sit like a little bit out of the way of everyone, just like sitting there like playing with a rock or something. And I'll just keep that up.
Okay.
Keep it up for 10 minutes.
I'm gonna look at Kroll to see if he gets an idea of where it is with his
Crawl.
tremor sense.
Crawl is like looking around, and you see it kind of look at you, Luck, and then it starts digging.
God damn it.
And it digs a pretty decently sized hole for itself, and it just kind of sits there, and it kind of curls up, terrified.
You know what? Fair enough.
As for Andy, is it dark enough that vision would be obscured without dark vision?
Yeah, but with the moonlight and the full moon, there's still a kind of general, like, you can see most around the camp. It's just you wouldn't be able to see very far, and it's very hard to spot anything. It's
Dim
like all
light, you
unclear.
would say?
Yeah, dim light.
Alright.
Sass me again, Tyler. I'll kill your dog.
Joke's on you, I don't have a dog.
Damn, how do you know? All right.
Yeah. I don't know if I can stealth up here, like kind of
Yeah, you
up
can roll
on
me a
top of the.
Hiding in the light and just covering yourself. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stealth too. That I'm
Mhm.
hiding over in my little spot.
Metal Man tried to hide.
Noted. Anyone else trying to hide or doing anything?
I mean, I can, but I have disadvantage on stealth checks.
I'm just asking.
Maybe you roll 2 nat 20s, man. You never know.
Oh, it didn't roll disadvantage. I didn't roll 2 natural 20s.
Damn. Good try though.
He actually rolled worse than I did.
Alrighty. That'll be fun. Okay. And so, it begins. As you guys kind of post up around, you hear thump, kind of hyena-esque laughter. And again, that's something that permeates this entire atmosphere, this whole place. Let me see if I can get the soundtrack that I'm looking for. Where is it? Where did I put it? I think this is it. I have a whole list of things. Gotta check. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. This is where the fun begins. You guys came out here to hunt something very dangerous. And, well, you made it known that you were hunting it. So, at the outer edges of the camp, you see that the little moonlight kind of reflects off shadows for a moment, like off of like foliage and like weird little bits of sounds. It's like phoom, like a figure in the dark moving phoom, phoom, faster than you can see, and you can hear that laughter like you were being encircled. What would you guys like to do? Stay hidden, stay quiet, stay waiting
Yeah.
with your tricks.
I'm staying.
Yeah,
I'm staying low. Staying it.
I'm gonna have the illusion Verm just like stand up and like walk around to like a spot that like he's open, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, you walk about 10 feet further out of the perimeter of the camp, and then the illusion, boom! You see something move through it, like it would tear your head off, boom! And the illusion is disrupted. There's definitely something there.
So we just saw something like
So you, because of how,
attacking it.
yeah, basically like swipe through it, boom, and then
Okay.
the illusion kind of dissipates a little bit and then recollects.
And whatever attacked it didn't like just attacked it and that's it. Like
All right, it attacked it once, it didn't die, and then like its contact with the illusion seems to have stopped. Like it's
Yeah.
moving around it. Now aware that you're trying to play tricks on it, and you can hear the kind of panting noise, almost hungry for an opportunity.
From his
that?
hiding space, can
You can roll me a perception check to try to.
so that, but in addition, I want to fucking take like a big slab of that fucking behir meat and just chuck it like fucking 10 feet away or something like that. See if I can bait it out
Yeah.
into the open.
All right, yeah, you can roll me the perception first. You do not spot the creature, or at least you can't make it out in the shadows, even with dark vision. It seems like something is altering the way it is perceived. You kind of
So
toss
my
the,
action plan. Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
to check this out and see if I
Yeah.
can lure it into the open where I can see
you
it.
toss the meat out, and there's a. It doesn't seem interested in food, but rather, it's hungry for a hunt.
It's fine.
T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, he wants to hunt.
Still staying hidden on the top of the fucking wagon then.
Staying quiet. Locast is looking around like, "Come out, fight me!"
Boy, God damn.
And there's just silence.
I think the father is gonna just kind of keep a bead on Locas and just wait for it to try and attack Locas.
Yeah. Luck, what are you doing?
I was gonna do something, but I forgot it. So I'm trying to remember what I was going to do. I'm muted. No. Okay.
No, I'm just waiting. If you got nothing, okay. The next fun part begins. Oh boy. How's this gonna go? Only one way to find out. It's a full moon, so he's got that. Alright. Let's see who's unlucky. That's 4. 5, 6. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. Alright. I need you to make an athletic check. Verm. Or acrobatics.
Oh my god, why me?
Because he can't see the father.
I'll go acrobatics.
Okay. That's good. You might save. He didn't save.
Oof, I didn't.
In the dark, Verm, as you're kind of like quiet, like holding still, the illusion's face, you kind of blink and then kind of like a shadow behind you just grabs you, pulls you into like the outer edge of the rim, choking you out. And you can see it now, the outline of the beast, as it is holding Verm up in one hand, panting at you, as it's choking him slowly.
I blast him.
Oh yeah, you
Oh, can I
absolutely.
see it?
Yeah, you can see it. See it.
Well, anyway.
It's basically wizard being held up by a chokehold by a fucking. It should be noted. The last time you saw it from a distance, it looked like maybe 6 feet tall. Here, it is a full 11 feet, massive, bulking muscles. It looks like it is ridiculously twisted and powerful in this state. But yeah, you can roll the hit.
You know,
we
Portal,
not
this
in
is a
initiative?
war though. You don't need to bust out the beefy werewolves.
Oh, this isn't as beefy as him. Don't worry. You can
Are we
definitely-
not in initiative?
No, but you can roll first because there's a fun thing, and then we'll roll initiative proper.
All right.
Oh no.
Andy wants to triple tap too.
Yeah. Let me make sure to pull up the scene ready for you guys. There it is.
By the way, Portal, you said you buffed the warrior spirit thing.
Yeah.
What was it?
You should be able to see the changes.
It hasn't changed.
Yeah, it should be. It should scale with. It was scaling with something. I don't remember. I'll check it later.
I know it was Constitution, but that's literally all it's
Constitution score and your level.
been. And level.
That was the change.
Okay.
Why
Alright,
is his unit so small?
Is Emery gonna roll the shoot first?
Nope.
Or-
Oh, you want
If
to?
it's not initiative, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
keeping my stealth for it.
Noted. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. As he's holding up Verm. Then we'll roll initiative proper. Let me just make sure we're all set up on the map. That hits. And as you strike it with the flames, it seems to strike it, and it doesn't seem as affected by it as it probably should.
Well, I've got. Well, I have 2 more per use, so here we go.
Nice. Great. I'll apply all
Oh,
that damage in just a second. I'm just putting you guys on the map.
Hey.
Perfectly balanced as all things
Yeah.
should be.
The balance of all things. It's as if he hit 2 of them. I'll let you guys move around how you'd like.
Let's see. Did I? All right. Yep. That's. Whoopsie. That's an extra plus sign. Let's just.
Yeah, for reference, acid, cold, both didn't really do much to this thing last time I fucking shot it. Fire did something at least, but still didn't do much. And then
Doesn't seem like fire's doing much anymore.
it did something, but I think it still shrugged some of it off. Is what I was saying.
Correct. And it is in its empowered state at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing on this map? Oh, Locas. Okay. I'll bring you to the very hard to see map. Yep. Oh, we're starting out Verm being held by the monster. And then.
There's 2 of me.
Where's the second one?
Am I seeing
here
things?
it is.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I don't know why you were behind that crate. Let's see.
Oh, he's thick. Hold on.
Yeah, in this.
Wait, he's big.
Mm-hmm.
To be
He's-
fair, Verm's also small, but
True.
He's
That-
Yeah,
Size
that is
category?
he is very big.
his size category is different from normal, yeah, because of
I'm sorry, Portal. I'm looking at the squares. Is he gargantuan sized?
currently it's 1-2 square big. One bad. My bad. There you
Okay,
go.
just making sure. I'm
Yeah.
just
make
making
sure.
sure we're not fighting the Werterass.
No, it's fine. He is pretty fucking big though, and in classic fashion, as fire is boom, 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 tossed at him. Oh, I don't mean to be applying that image.
Sitting on the top of our 40-foot long wagon.
The map, the grid scaling isn't always the best, guys.
I know.
I try.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know.
You know what? That might be what makes us look that much smaller.
Yeah.
Is the
That's
fact that the
definitely-
wagon is 40 feet long, yeah.
I forgot to change the grid size, but it's fine. You guys are all just miniature versions. The mini fight. Anyway.
Everybody's been shrunk, including the werewolf.
Everybody. I don't know why. This is an initiative. Remove combatant. Remove combatant. Everybody, roll initiative.
Oh yeah, initiative, huh? Where's your initiative? Here we go.
It has advantage on its initiative. Why didn't you roll properly?
Of course it does.
In this state? It's okay.
I feel like it's tradition for me to get first pick in league and last roll in initiative.
That's a Tyler problem, isn't it? There we go. Classic. As initiative is rolled, I am going to yeah. Before you shoot me, let me tell you a thing.
Okay.
In
No.
this battle, we will begin using martial checks, and then we will continue using them for
good to
the rest of the Rising Heights adventure. For context, a martial check
yeah.
is an Arcana, History, Religion, or Nature check, or an Insight on an enemy target. It can tell you abilities, features, and other things that your enemy is capable of. Should you want to identify them, you have to beat certain DCs depending on them, but it'll tell you a lot of things that you need to know and could perhaps save your life.
I'm operating under the assumption that this is not a thing I can do as part of like quick draw is specifically just an
Correct.
attack for
It's
initiative
out of
starts,
it's
so-
at.
yeah.
It would have to be on your actual turn, which is your first, so it's same diffy.
So 16 hits, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm calculating. This is a thunder round for reference.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I'm still hidden because I didn't take that shot before. 2 of those. Okay, so 2 to 4. Yep, cool. He's out of range, so I don't hit Verm with that. That's good. Sorry.
It's all good.
2, 4. Where is it? It's 6. Let's go through those. It's to 10.
I'm just waiting for the math, the Father Army.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's to be expected.
10. Burn those grit. Down to that. Yeah. So 100 and 132 plus whatever my fucking thing is. 135.
And let me do some math. Okay.
And Verm should be outside the range of the shatter bit if I shoot this corner.
Correct. Cool. You pull the trigger on Salvation, kind of like boom, the moment it appears, and you see the bullet strikes it in the chest, and it kind of rolls its shoulders, and like you see it be rocked by the bullet, and then it kind of flexes its muscles, and part of the The ammunition, as it reverberates across his body, just pops out. You see, it doesn't seem as affected as your round should be, despite it being magical. It seems almost unnaturally durable in this moment, and it is very clearly like looking at you next.
Cool. For my turn.
Yeah, for my turn. Never gets old.
I'm gonna pull out a little baggie.
Mhm.
Well, actually no. That's that's more fucking knowledge. I will insight for my martial check.
Mhm. All right, you may identify one of the following abilities: Beastly Might, Wolf's Bane, Rip and Tear, Terror Aura, Full Moon.
What was the second one? Was Beastbane or something like that? Or Wolfsbane?
Yeah, Wolf's Bane is the second one.
Sure, we'll go that.
When weakened with Wolf's Bane, the beast loses access to some of its most potent abilities: Beastly Might, Terror Aura, and Rip and Tear.
With my knowledge of the area and anything like that, am I familiar with what Wolfsbane is?
It's a plant that grows further north from here, from this general area. It doesn't grow very often, and it's in very small patches. It was something you have to go out of your way to harvest ahead of time.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Werewolves are weak to Wolfsbane here. Isn't that neat? They're like
Cool.
little yellow flies.
Do we learn anything about resistances or anything like that? Or
Those, if you want to learn about those, you'd have to martial check for those. The abilities and features are
shit.
a thing. Yeah, it's okay. This is why it's the test one. You guys will be fine. The beast, he probably won't kill anybody.
I selected Wolfsbane specifically
says
because it's
while
like
he has
fucking
Verm
resistant,
in
like
his
finding what it was.
There's a
weak
thing
to
that's not
then.
on it. My
Sorry.
bad.
Okay.
There's a thing that's not on it. He also loses all his resistances when he's hit with Wolfbane, but it doesn't list which ones he has on that one.
You don't have to rub it in, Portal. We didn't pick up the Wolf's Bane. You didn't
I-
tell us about.
I didn't tell you because there's a good chance he runs away.
Cool. What are the chances of Father Emery having heard any kind of rumors or anything about the efficacy of silver in these kinds of situations?
Silver is still effective. Your weapon, your ammunition counts as magic. So
Okay.
I am keeping that in mind. That's why I told you, even as magical damage, it seems resistant to it.
Gotcha.
Um,
Gotcha. Okay.
And your
Yes.
actual action and stuff, yeah, because of the full moon.
Okay. Then I'm gonna stand up top of the wagon there.
On the wagon wheel, tiny. Yeah.
Fucking. Hold up. I gotta be on the top of the wagon. There we go. On the top of the wagon now.
I am at the highest point I can be. T-posing. It should be noted for the sake of things, Verm, you are grappled.
Okay. Noted.
Okay. And then I will. Where is it? Swap into that. Bop bop. Before I do that, it'll be a. How effective did the thunder seem to be, by the way?
Beforehand, it seemed resistant to the kind of vibrations, but it didn't seem immune.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll fire off a lightning round out of curiosity, just to see if that's any more effective. I'm swapping to absolution, by the way.
Okay. Noted.
I'm going to cycle rounds of, I guess, honed and lightning. So 1. It's lightning. Does that seem effective at all?
Let me check its list. It is not immune to that one. So it, again, doesn't seem as effective as you pull the trigger, it courses through it, and you see it, again, flex its form, still maintaining its cohesiveness and its strength. But it doesn't seem immune to it.
Okay. And I'm gonna grit for dazing shot on the last.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Another round.
Get a 14 hits. That's cool.
Yeah, it's got pretty low AC.
Big fucking dude. Where is?
Yeah, so is the Taraz, but
Yeah, but try to CR fucking like what 24 or some shit
30.
like that.
30.
Okay, well there you go.
Oh, I didn't click the
Never
button.
afraid of anything higher.
Anything else?
1 second. So I need a what is it? Con save, I think.
Oh, from
Constitution
it?
saving throw. Yeah,
Oh,
from it.
con save? Let's see.
Mhm.
Oh my god, it's not
Constitution
proficient in
saving
that.
That does not save. So it has disadvantage on its attacks until I think it's my next turn, something like that.
Yep.
Double check.
Noted.
That's my turn.
Okay. You guys all by the way, if you right click the combat tracker, which is the second tab, you can end your own turns when you're done.
I just hit enter
There's-
in there. Okay, cool.
yeah.
Oh wait.
The tab itself opens up the combat tracker in the window, which is real convenient.
Before I forget though, the bonus action I used that round was to load salvation before putting it away and
That's all
drawing
good.
absolution there.
Just boom, boom, loads again, boom, swaps gun, dum dum dum. It's like a gun show. Violence ensues and it lights up the kind of dark night as the creature is striking at you. Verm, it is your turn.
Hello.
You are grappled by a
Okay.
werewolf.
So yeah, like he's like holding me up with his just one
Trying to
hand. I'm guessing.
Trying to choke you out, yeah.
With his fucking yowie hands.
I'll do a martial check.
Yep.
To try and find out like what's the relationship of this thing with poison. You know, if he's resistant, if he's immune.
So you want to find out about its immunities?
Yeah.
Okay, noted. Roll me. What you prefer.
I have a thing from Shorsana,
Mhm.
which gives me advantage on history or nature
Correct.
checks on hunt targets. So that would apply here, right?
Correct.
Okay. The nature. Very good.
All right, you remember a conversation you had with Sarshana once, forever ago, about she was explaining to you about werewolves, and that oftentimes, normally, they're not very, like, normal weapons and stuff don't normally affect them. They have to be silvered or magical in some manner. And then she goes into this kind of rant almost about one type of werewolf she encountered, which she called the mega wolf. It was like a stupid name at the time, but it was. They're powerful, and with that 26, you figure that this must be one of those. And I will list to you its damage resistances as well as its damage immunities currently. Well, not currently.
Okay.
It traditionally has immunity to poison damage, to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from not magical or silver sources. It also has resistance to acid, cold, force, lightning. Or is it lightning? No, it's not lightning. Sorry, I'm checking its current version. Necrotic, and then poison. Well, it doesn't have resistance to poison. It's just there for some reason. Why is that there? Oh, that's under conditions. And radiant damage. It has resistance to all of those. And it has the following condition immunities. This cannot be charmed, exhausted, frightened, or poisoned. Their immune system is too strong. It burns anything out. So that's what you would get with your martial check for its resistances.
And I can't do
Correct, 'cause-
immunities. That would be another martial check.
No, immunities I told you in that, like, you learned all of them.
Okay.
Traditionally, they're normally immune.
It was resistant to lightning.
It is. That was me misspeaking because I'm looking at a sheet right now. It's resistant to lightning.
Gotcha. I think it's been resistant to everything I've hit it with. So.
Yeah, basically. But he's not resistant to fire, right?
No,
It is, yes. Oh, it's not.
not traditionally.
Oh, but this version is.
Right. That's because it has a feature.
Okay. Learning that because I'm fucking grappled and that thing has a feature called Rip and Tear. I'm gonna fuck off from here. I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
No,
My
don't
bonus
get away!
action.
Don't get away from me! Where would you like to move?
Fuck you, wolf!
And I'll that's 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. We're like, what the fuck is going on with Foundry? Okay, it's like right here.
30 feet would be right here.
Yeah. So one more. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
I would suggest you run.
yes, yes. And then I'll use my other 30 feet to fucking get out of there. Like here. 20, 25, 30. And he's like 60 feet away. Well, I can't cast spells because I already done Misty Step. I know he's fucking resistant to necrotic, but I don't have much else, so I'm
You
gonna
can
cast Chill
always
Touch.
run.
I'm gonna cast. This thing is gonna be pretty fast, right?
You saw it running around the camp faster than you could see it. You saw its after
Yep.
images.
Action
fuck
dash.
trees with that?
20, 25, 30,
It's
like right here.
How much movement speed does it have? Me, it did an after image effect. But it's just like.
How much movement speed does it have? Movement speed?
It's moving too fast. I can't see it.
Yeah. Yep. And don't fucking rule. Yep. That's my turn.
Mhm,
Just fucking up. How do you? Okay, end turn.
Oh, fantastic. Alrighty. You see it flex its muscles, and the fleshing, kind of like the wounds around it, start to wrap themselves back up, as if it's healing itself. It's regenerating, and it has
So,
just enough movement.
Jesus.
Boom. Hello. You see it dash forward and immediately pick.
oh yeah, kick his ass, Locust.
Kick his ass, Locust. Immediately tear into the first target it can hit, because it can't reach the other target it really wants to hit. So it makes how many of these? Just checking. All right, one of these. Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Disadvantage.
Okay, noted. Aw, no crit. And it's all attacks until the end of my turn, so
Wait,
still hits.
Yes, it's all attacks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can that thing crit on a 19?
Yes.
Fucking rolled a 20 and a 19. Holy
All right.
shit.
Locust also has to make a con save, but he's good at those. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, you see it tear first. Oh, almost forgot the other thing. How much is it? Need to check a feature. Okay, cool. I really wish one of you guys were this close so I could teach you a lesson for killing all my enemies. All right.
We didn't kill all of them. We have Crow after all.
True. I didn't apply that image to him. Okay. Locust's health bar should be displaying.
It's not.
Let me. Always for everyone. Or hovered by anyone. I have to fix his HP so you can see the exact damage total and the way it affects his health. So you guys can understand what's going on. So the first hit, crit damage. Second hit, ow. Third hit, ow. Last hit, ow. You guys can see Locust's hit points if you press Alt.
Let me see 3 attacks.
Oh no.
The last 3d6 is from a different ability.
Ah.
You see the werewolf lunges at Locust, is like, I got this, and then bites into his shoulder, boom, boom, starts pummeling the shit out of him, and he goes, spits out blood, and he goes, I've got this! Yeah, and that's the end of the werewolf's turn. Oh, Locust has advantage on initiative from Danger Sense. God, I'm a fucking moron.
You better re-roll that.
Yeah, I'll roll it now.
You're real quick on the werewolf.
Yeah, because... Okay, so Locust would have been raging. But that's fine. I'll just heal him up for half of the damage he just took. And I'll update his thing. It's just I forgot barbarians have Danger Sense.
I think advantage
It's like one of
on
their main
initiative is
things.
feral instinct.
Oh, does he not? Oh. Okay, so he doesn't have that. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. My bad. It's all good. I was like, poor Locust getting mauled out here. But yeah, it is your turn, Handy.
Okay, move handy. Then.
Martial checks are free.
Alright. gun,
Mhm.
or for supportive functionality. Arcana.
All right, you may identify one of the features that it has. The ones you have yet to identify: Beastly Might, Rip and Tear, Terror Aura, Full Moon.
Beastly might, because I can guess the rest.
Jesus. 40 hit points. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, these guys aren't a joke.
Yep. Okay. Well, Andy is gonna heal.
Okay,
He's gonna heal Locas with Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
noted.
Can you roll 2d8?
Yeah, it should roll a second D8. I don't know why it didn't roll.
Alright. Yeah, that's weird. Alright. I'll just roll it again without consuming a spell slot.
All right, that's
All right,
another
that-
5 healing. All right.
Yep.
Ooh. Health.
And the gun is going into support mode with 10 HP.
All right, and that's to each creature of your choice, right?
And the range is 10 feet. So that includes. Yep, that's
Everyone
every-
except Verm.
And
everyone
the father.
except. Yep.
And the
everyone
father,
except
yeah.
Verm and the father. So.
Anything else?
Savage.
You see this kind of protective aura of kind of like scrap metal starts to float around from the turret, wrapping on some of them. Lucas is like, ooh, ooh, as you're kind of like glued back together with the healing paste. Delicious. Like shoulder.
Of course he'd fucking eat it.
He ate it before the first time he was healed.
And that's my turn.
All right. All right, Locas, you are going to do the thing that you
Kirby.
do the thing that Locas does best. Use brain. He can identify an ability. Which ability would you like him to identify? The ones that are unidentified are Rip and Tear, Full Moon, and Terror Aura.
Oh, we decide?
Yeah, you decide what Locas identifies.
I mean, Rip and Tear sounds pretty fun. But I don't know if Terror Aura is better.
Personally, I actually want Full Moon because I'd like to learn
Full Moon?
the specifics of what causes it. Whether or not it's something that can be interrupted.
I imagine it'd be a full moon.
Yes, but whether or not there's something that can interrupt it.
Yeah,
Not the full moon going down.
shoot the moon, destroy the moon.
Yeah.
But no, there is. It's not on the feature itself. It's something you can ask about. But yeah, full moon it is. Full moon. When under a full moon, all of the beast's resistances become immunity, and he gains resistance to all other damage types he was not resistant to before. His size also becomes huge, and he can make an additional claw attack every round. In addition to this, his movement speed doubles. And he can only gain the benefits while exposed under the moonlight of a full moon.
That's what I was asking about.
And Locas is going to rage. He is not going to reckless, because Locas... Nah, he's going to reckless. Bonk. Bonk.
His sword is magical, right?
Yeah, because it's his rage thingy. And
Okay.
I should have picked which one he was going to take when he transforms. He'll take... He'll take tail. So his kind of hair fluffs up his long, kind of matted fur just almost puffing up as he and just starts fucking wailing into this fucking werewolf with his bare hands. Doing his best, living his best life. Luck.
Alright, so Rock is demoted to ineffective tank
Uh.
since he can't deal damage.
Yeah,
to this
unfortunately.
thing. I'm gonna run a martial check.
All right.
What-
Give Rock a sword. Let him hit it with it. Teach him like Zoro. 7 is insufficient to identify any new abilities.
Yeah, I figured. Alright. Over here.
The flank squad.
Rock's gonna take a bite anyway.
Understandable. That's a strength to avoid being prone, right? Doesn't take any damage. But that's a strength check to avoid being prone, correct?
What?
The bite? Oh, no, wait. I'm fucking...
It's not a dog, even though you insist it is.
I don't know why my brain was thinking he was. Yeah, that doesn't deal any damage.
Yeah, I figured.
Bites his leg. The werewolf just kind of looks at Rock, disappointed.
Do I have advantage
Yeah.
for flanking or poggers?
Buggers.
Hey.
Much better.
That takes half damage. That takes half damage. Boom! Strike it. His body vibrates with the force.
Oh.
Pop a bless advantage.
Hey.
That
Nice.
hits. Boom! Boom! Strike after strike. It kind of calls out, upset.
1 second. I need to check one more thing. As soon as I remember what I was looking for. Here it is.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
to do bonus 2 damage from the
No,
rage.
I don't think I can do that. Yep, that's all I got.
Okay. Next round, Father Emery Hawkins.
All right. Cracks open the chamber. Actually, no. I've got both weapons. So I have. Let's see. I used one of each of those. So I have 2, and then I have 5 on shit. Yeah. Okay. So, from Deliverance, I'm going to shoot directly behind him. Right here. How do I fucking ping shit again?
X.
Yes, right in here. I'm
Back into space.
intentionally trying to hit the dirt with a shatter round. I want
Okay.
to kick up a dust cloud to try and block out the moonlight.
Do love that. All right, you can roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
It should be noted when you guys do martial checks, it's presumed that you guys are calling out to each other how to
Yeah.
deal with these effects and stuff. That is sufficient. You said that was thunder damage, so it has to roll a con save, right? Double check for the shatter rounds.
Yeah, I'm double checking.
Fails. So it takes, I believe.
It's actually Dex.
Oh. Still fails.
No, wait. It doesn't actually say. It just says what the DC is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna
con.
assume it's Dex though.
It's
or
con
maybe
like
not.
yeah, it's con because it's about the vibrations. The vibrations.
Okay.
should add
In
that
that
to the bonus.
case, yeah, the shatter is specifically for trying to kick up as much earth as possible.
Oh, but it also kind of vibrates. You see that it kind of turns as the dust cloud forms above it. It's pretty big, so it doesn't cover its entire form, but it realizes that you have figured out one of its weaknesses, and it is not happy about that in the slightest.
Yep, shatter round again. Slightly different area, trying to kick up more dust.
Are
It
we
look-
still able to see it?
He's still in moonlight, but yeah, for right now. But he's putting up a.
I
a
mean,
dust
like,
cloud outside.
like he's trying to block out the moon, but it doesn't block out our eyes.
No, because he's doing it behind him because the moon's shining down on
Okay.
him. So he's just trying to keep him out of direct
Okay.
direct sight. I'll roll the other con save for the other shadow round. He's good.
That's fine. I still do this though.
It doesn't matter if
Alright,
he takes half.
back.
It's like down to 1.
Yes, but I can reroll elemental damage.
True.
So This doesn't matter, but
1 damage.
it is.
But it's the emotional demoralization. It's boom, boom, burst of this kind of. You see Father Emery, instead of shooting at the creature, shoots behind him, boom, kicking up dust and stone, and it creating a kind of temporary area of like light obscuration. And you see the werewolf seems significantly weaker while in the shadow of it. And it kind of like turns almost ferally, like he realizes, oh shit, they're onto me.
End of my turn, I will martial check, I guess, for
Mhm.
the last thing.
Yep.
Obscuring the moonlight weakens him?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, do I have a spell for that!
Where is it? Here.
All right, you can
Nice.
identify Rip and Tear or Terror Aura.
Let's go Terror Aura.
This is the fun one. Cause oh shit, I forgot to roll it earlier. Oh well. Cause I'm pretty sure they didn't start with. Yeah, they were out of it. Okay, I'm not crazy. But Lucas would have had to roll one, so I'll roll it ahead of time. Yeah, he would have had this, but it doesn't matter. Both still hit anyway. So, any creature within 15 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of their turn. If they failed, they are frightened until the start of their next turn.
Is there a thing that's not activated, or?
No, that's always active. When he's in your presence, within 15 feet of you. I just forgot about it for a second.
Moving across the
Plus-
top of the covered wagon to
Plus,
here.
it only starts when you start 15 feet in his range. And you guys started over here, Luk'k Rrhak. So I was like, oh, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, Verm's out of it too. And you move over, tumbling down. Calling out to not stay too close, that its presence is unsettling. Verm!
Okay, Handy, you said you got the moon thing, right? We're gonna do
I have
something?
something for it, I need a fire.
Okay. If you got it covered,
Current. We'll say currently it is diminished, right?
Mhm.
Because it's still
It's
obscure.
it until it moves from this spot. Yeah, it's diminished.
okay. I'm going to move. Try to here 5, 10, like get on top on the little box here.
Yeah, crawl up it.
And like kind of get a little vantage point. I know he's probably still taller than I am, but
No, you can see
Still.
him before you're even on the crane.
yeah. Yeah, just gonna stand there, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement towards him.
Okay.
See if I hit.
Low AC
Pretty good.
life. Let me check the. What's that spell? Just checking.
Save.
So it deals only half damage with attacks that use strength. And yeah, but the con save's at the end of the
Okay.
target's turns. See if,
Ah,
if you
okay.
can shake it. But for now, like for next turn at least, he's gonna have half damage with
Nice.
strength attacks.
That's pretty big. You
Uh,
kind of strike at it with a ray of light, boom, and you see it seems sapped for a moment. It goes, and it very clearly looks at you, Verm, and it's like it's trying to decide who it wants to kill next.
oh no.
Leave me alone, please.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Werewolf. Oop,
Oops. Sorry.
No, that's
I
okay.
ended
I
turn.
shouldn't have clicked.
Double tap.
Werewolf turn. Heal. Currently not in moonlight because of this field, so he can only go there. Oop, I have everybody selected. 1,
God
2,
damn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Yep. AOs from
damn it.
everybody.
Opportunity.
Lucas is gonna take one. Let's hit this. The Thundering Odachi hits. Lucas also hits. Poggers. Oh, that would be full damage because he was hit well under the effect. 1 second. Thunder is there. Boom. You see as he's under the cloud of kind of dust that the strikes seem to cut deeper, harder into this creature, and it turns to you, Verm, and it goes, and it does deal half damage on all of these attacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that misses. That misses.
That one hits,
Yep.
so it does 6 damage, and you take
Oh
17.
my god, that was
additional.
such a high roll.
17
So
additional.
23, right?
Yes. I've already applied. Yeah. Okay, you got it. Good. You're still conscious.
Yeah, I do
You're-
it from beyond. Yeah, I'm.
You're enfeebling. Like you see as your magic saps away some of the strength. It's that same strength, that same ray that protects you. As it snaps its jaws at you, and you step back, and then it slaps you really hard with a kind of just hard like fist, like open hand palm into fist, kind of with a second hand. Only
Yeah.
one strikes, and then you feel such force in its blows, like it's going to tear you apart. And you're
Shit.
still kicking, still breathing.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll concentration for the ray of
Mhm.
enfeeblement. That makes it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I took 23. Yeah. Okay. God damn it.
And it has to make the con save for the spell.
Yes, the con save.
It failed.
Nope.
Uh,
Still have it on
handy.
you.
All right. Where's the campfire?
It would be right in front of where the wagon is, not too far.
So like,
Here-ish.
ah,
Oh shit, we're running longer than fucking snow and ice. Poggers.
Buggers, buggers.
We usually end
Ah.
before them.
all right. Is it out or?
Take that other
It would
campaign.
be, it would be lit still.
Oh boy.
Still martial check, by the way.
Ah, right. Here we go. Arcana.
Oh,
Got the
close to
fucking-
natural 20.
Marshall check. Sorry, guys.
It's
Oh,
okay.
all good.
All
That
right.
is insufficient to identify any new abilities.
All right. Smoke cloud time.
No, don't do this to me, please.
All right.
My
Oh.
boss. My boss.
I love that spell, but I never
Uh,
see it.
Yeah, I think campfire's about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
20-foot radius.
Well, there's a smoke cloud emitting from a 20-foot radius around it now.
Like that. Here, I got it. I got it. Like that.
Cool. We're all blind.
It would be closer to here where you would have to start it, but
It's fine.
I'll
Smoke
consider it.
rises. It'll
Mhm.
block out the
Yeah.
moon instead.
Uh-huh.
As it's obscured, you can hear the werewolf panting as it's like, ah, fuck, ah, shit, no, not like this.
All right. Now, gonna move the cannon. Let's
Cannon waddle.
one, two, three.
As an aside, please roll me the wisdom save for Terra Aura. Almost forgot since you started within 15 feet of it.
All right.
Actually, yeah, you started within 15. You're good.
All right.
Actually, are you good? Let me check its mod.
Talking about Verm?
No, I'm talking about handies.
Hmm.
No, that just fails. Right?
Aw.
Yeah, it just fails. The DC's 14. Sorry, I had to check my fucking Google Docs. DC 14. So you are frightened of it, just so you're aware. But
Let's see. Check. Ah,
no, my immunity to half of all of the damage in the game has been removed from me. Oh no.
All right. And that's if anyone's got less than 5 temp HP, within the radius.
Nope.
I
Luck
got that,
sitting
but
over here with
otherwise
his
just-
19.
eh.
Luck cracking
It's
his knuckles.
it's 10 feet. Yeah, doesn't.
Not close enough. All right. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
It saddens me that you're not playing Powerwolf, by the way.
You wanna put it on? You can put Power Off if you'd like.
Powerwolf was so fitting.
If you'd like, you can put it on.
Yeah, sure. I'll go find the fucking.
Locas is afraid, but you know what? Locas has reach, cause he chooses tail. Let's go, Locas. These are flat, because reckless. He's gaming. He's beginning to believe.
Hashtag no fear.
No fear. You see Locas shakes his head and goes like reaching out using like you see him kind of head whip to strike at it with like his the armor and the kind of like feather patterns that he wears. He uses to strike out at the werewolf. Boom, boom, shaking it and hitting it pretty damn hard. And Locas goes, "Ugh, fight me!" Luck. Oh wait, he forgot the martial sword. Let me hold that.
I don't know how to make a like.
I have not
line.
realized that the tail
That's
had
a natural 20, DM.
No, he has disc because he's afraid. So it's a 6.
Aw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he failed his with save. For Terror Aura. For what?
How do I make a line? It's just for where the obscuration from the shadow round should be. 'Cause it's 10 feet in either direction. From...
the second one, the drawing tools. That's where you would go.
Okay.
And you would go freehand, or poly. Either work. Yeah. So he failed his martial check. Luck, whiz save. You are. Oh well, that too, but also whiz save for terror. You succeed. You are not afraid. He's just a fucking big hairy dog.
Do we get anything from martial check?
Yes, you can choose the only one you have not identified, which is Rip and Tear.
Wow, really rolling out the options for me, huh?
You could also identify strategies if you'd like, but
Nah, I'm worried about what happens until it's done.
Rip and Tear. If the beast attacks the same targets with both its attacks, or third when it is under full moon, the creature takes an additional 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Doesn't need to hit those, I guess?
No. It just, when it assaults somebody, it swings so hard it fucking deals damage. But only if it focuses down a target.
Alright.
The boy, squad up!
Rock's gonna keep biting, but you know.
Ah! Tickling. If you wanted to use the power oak, by the way, I wasn't joking. I just couldn't find it in time. Nice, that deals. Oh, my face. Oh, such pain. Holy shit. Ow. Ow. Okay.
Play Dancing with the Dead.
That's a good one. Ow. Ow. Please stop hurting me.
It's from their new
Hey,
record.
hey.
Their new record was actually really good.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Werewolf is in pain. I'm about to get fucking shot.
Don't fucking say that. He gets constant healing.
He's still in pain?
He didn't deserve pain.
But yeah, it is the father's turn.
God damn it! I don't have the DJ roll.
I got you.
Thank you. It is power metal. Fair warning. I don't know if it looks like that or not, but. Anyways, is there any chance we could get like a list of the resistance thing?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me copy the whole list. I'll just post it in chat for you. Damage immunities that are currently... These are his damage resistances by base.
And when he's obscured, they're...
When he's obscured, it's immunities. Or when he's not obscured, it's immunities.
Gotcha.
Lit.
Oh,
And
did you
then
put it in Discord?
I'm putting it. I'm typing it. These are the resistances that he normally has. He's also immune to non-magical weapons or non-silver magical weapons. Those are traditionally everything that he's resistant to. Everything else he's immune to. Everything else he's only resistant to because of full moon.
Okay, so because he's obscured from it right now.
Yeah, he takes full damage.
In that case, I'll be going home grounds, I guess.
Yeah, out my face. He had such a strong opening, and now he's getting shit on. Classic.
It's still smoky though, right?
Yeah, so it would be a disadvantage, but that's fine. If
I can move to the edge of it though. No.
True. Yeah, you can
Maybe
move
like in
to-
between the two, because there's the one in the back and there's the other one.
Yeah, you can move like here, catch a glimpse of him, and shoot him in the fucking little toe. And not have this from the heavy obscured.
Making the cod stretch, shoot him in the foot.
Exactly. Shoot his model when you can reach it. You shouldn't run, Verm. I'm just saying. He'll keep running.
I don't remember what that was in. I know I'm at 4 on each.
That misses. That hits. My face is feeling deep pain.
And then I will bonus action reload for honed.
Okay. Are you gonna do the thing, the fighter thing?
Very tempted.
There's a lot of fight in the portal. There's attack. There's attack again.
And then there's action surge and attack twice more. Yeah, I'll do that.
Boom.
Actually, in that case, I will empty then bonus action afterwards.
Cool. Yeah, sure. Just Father Emery. Boom, 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 boom. Unloads 4 rounds into the werewolf.
And the hammer.
Exactly. Ow. Ow. Ah! Pain. Boom, 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 boom. Rounds just unloaded. Spins his gun. Reloads.
Fan the hammer, fucking, revolver ocelot that bitch, spin it, and the fucking, all of the empties fall out, and just instant, just kind of swings it down towards his belt, where you see a set of, it almost looks like the equivalent of, speed loaders, where he just slams it onto his belt, and fucking then closes the chamber, and it's fully loaded again.
Spins gun, points it at enemy again. 6-shooter.
That's my turn.
Big iron.
All right.
Big iron.
Verm.
Okay. I want to do a martial check to we've identified everything, right?
Mhm.
I wanna check for strategies.
Mhm.
Like what this fucking guy gonna do.
Thought
Alright.
we had all the abilities, fuck.
You do. You can identify strategies and other things. With a 22 nature check, you can see this creature is. It has realized it has bitten off more than it shoot. It is likely going to flee.
Coward.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can just
He's gonna flee. I don't have anything to keep him down, boys.
I do, but I'm after him in initiative, so we need something to keep him here for one more turn.
Grapple me, bitch. I dare you.
You know what? I'm gonna try something and see if this fucking works. I'm gonna
Crab pinches his toe and holds him in place.
No, I'm gonna he's standing over me, and I'm okay, I'm trying to appear as an easy prey, and I'm gonna use my action to grovel, cower, and beg. Just please,
That checks out.
don't kill me, just please.
That checks out. Yep.
Good. Oh, that's so good.
So, see if it fucking takes the bait, and I'll until the end of my next turn, everyone gains advantage and attacks
That's
against him.
amazing.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's my action.
Nice.
Alright. Werewolf's turn. He's taking. Oh, that's way more HP than he has. Hold up. That's one too many zeros. There you go. He's going to make a. He does have this. Okay. He's going to stay and fight.
Oh wait, I should
Oh
roll
no,
the
not a
whiz
coward, just an idiot.
save. I should roll the whiz save for the fear, right?
Yes. But it doesn't matter because he didn't move or do
Yeah.
anything.
6.
Yeah, afraid.
Yep.
Good. 15 still would have been.
That makes it even more understandable.
It's gonna slap Verm
Mm-hmm.
with claw.
With disadvantage? Question mark?
No, it doesn't. Why would it have disadvantage?
It
I
does
believe-
half damage.
It does deal half damage.
Yes.
which still knocks Verm to 0 hit points.
Does it
Still,
ignore
yep.
the smoke?
Oh, you're right. It
Or
does
does it
have
have
this.
advantage from somewhere?
It still hits.
It
Roll
doesn't matter.
Knocks Verm
He actually
unconscious.
rolled better.
Backhand swings the bag thing like a rat, and you can see its strength returns, and it turns, and it feels confident again. No longer so afraid. And it's going to... Yeah, it's going to attack Luk'k with its other claw.
These
Gonna
are
miss.
non-magical attacks, correct?
Correct. It missed.
Okay.
It crit! Oh, wait.
That's fits
Actually, wait,
something.
you're not obscured.
Not
Haha!
have.
I'm
and
not?
It's not.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay. Is it not obscured? Like, can it
Oh.
see?
you're right. Good point, good point. I'm just fucking brainlet.
It's no longer half damage.
But it missed both attacks.
Oh,
Okay.
also as a reaction, I'll attack it.
It kind of swings through the fog, trying to find you, Luk'k. Foom, foom, missing both strikes. That hits, and it does full damage. My face, and it's going to take the arrow from Rock as it's trying to step out. Feel its strength returning. Oh yeah.
Well,
when-
you know Rock takes the AOO, but
Yeah. All good.
There's another one. Another fucking powerful song that's literally about werewolves.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's start with the wisdom save. No, wait.
You're out of its fear aura.
So I'm just not feared anymore?
Correct.
Awesome. Alright. We're gonna need some more obscuring in that area, but for now, I'll get the shenaniganery.
Oh boy.
Do it.
No!
Hey.
Don't grease me!
Make a dex save.
Slip and slide.
Ah! Like I'm
Huh? And like you
Amazing.
summon the, it's like you just grease can and boom, and like the werewolf is like ready for like some sort of fucking explosion. It turns to like step back and it slides, boom, face first on the ground.
like a fucking Monty Python skit.
I'm
ah.
so happy that this is happening.
Listen, first time I ever DM'd, the party got a manticore on the grease. Oh, a level 1 party killed a manticore by keeping it on the grease.
Holy shit.
Can't move. Can't. Door stuck. Can't get up. Door stuck. Help. All right.
Uh-huh. And then, gun.
Gun
Oh no,
approaches
man! Door
menacing.
stock! Door stock!
Door stuck. Door stuck.
Alright, let's see.
Door dramatic. Turret dramatically waddles.
Put the next one on.
honestly,
if you want a portal.
it's-
I don't have DJ.
Luck's temp HP is
Higher than yours, yeah.
so much that
No 19.
the gun can't help him. So,
Never gonna die.
let's see. Ah, that refreshes it on me and probably Locas.
Who? More temp HP. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Locas. Slips. I'll make the deck save. He does have advantage because of danger sense.
Fucking idiot. Love this
Hey,
guy.
I think that matches the
Hey,
DC.
passes.
Barely.
Yeah,
Barely
it
Okay.
passes the
Makes it.
DC.
He does have advantage on this.
It's
You roll
amazing.
2 4s.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's a natural 20.
All right, Locas. You see Locas sprint, jump over the box and try to fucking wrestler slam to hold it down, and it kind of just slips on the greasy werewolf, who just pushes him off, and he goes, "This cannot stand." So
Yeah,
he
no, I know it can't stand. That's why you're on the ground.
Ha ha. Good point. And he's gonna try again to pin it down. And this time he gets up and he just fucking puts one leg over one of its big legs, just fucking starts like holding on. And the werewolf, you see it trying to shake him off, and he's just not coming off. And it's like, I've got it in place. Literally gonna be the JoJo meme. All right,
God
that's
bless that guy.
that's his turn.
Is it still under the obscuration from the shadow line
It
there? with
it
the,
is
the dust.
not entirely. It's still somewhat under it, but it has its full moon effects. But it's grappled, so it doesn't. It's not having a fun time. Look, just runs over. Beats the shit out of.
Rock's gonna try to like get him in the throat and keep him pinned down.
You may roll me athletics check. Yeah, the dog.
Buggers.
Ha! Dog holding him down with like own throat, grabbing her. Or well, Rock, the big kind of meaty dinosaur. I should treat him with respect. Like a feral dog, just holding him down. The werewolf struggling.
All right, and I remember that I can cast Hunter's Mark, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, I wasn't supposed. You know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna attack anyway. It doesn't matter.
One day he'll remember he can use other spells.
That's 10, 15, 20. That's 20 total with whatever the hell mixture resistances he has.
Yeah, no, he's taking damage. Ow. You do have it. Yeah, you got your advantage because he's prone. Still hits. Please stop
9.
killing me.
Make me.
If I'm trying, his health is 69. Perfect.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay. Decisions. Yeah, I'm going to. So with the deliverance, shatter round into the dust back here.
No, please stop. I'm getting my ass kicked. That's perfect. It's fine. Go ahead.
It's kind of like a long. I don't know how to fucking draw this properly, but it's basically
Like this.
these
Ah.
like that along there.
Yeah, that works. I'll allow it.
There we go. And then let's see here. Yeah, well, I guess it would place it wherever it's effective. I guess is what I'm going for. I don't
Yeah,
know if
like
that's
that.
effective
Like
or
this
not,
would
but-
be more effective.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it like slightly further back so don't hit Locust with the shatter.
You don't have to hit him because he could do it here and he would be out of range. Or
That would hit him. Yeah, right. Like there would still hit, kind of thing.
he'll be fine. He can take it. He's a big boy.
That's why I did it where I did.
Okay, all good.
As long as it, yeah, as long as that kind of obscures where he's at, 'cause I know he's there, like on the ground or whatever. But for now,
I'll also do it
I
back
guess I'll just
here.
do this. Sure, that works. Yeah. I'll let you draw that because it's
Yeah.
wherever. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do this. And that one should be lightning in the chain.
Mm-hmm. That hits. No. Ah.
And still checking something here. Okay, yeah, we're good. And then I will move to. I'm gonna move to like the edge of the cart, and I kind of want to hop across to the corner bar.
Yeah, that's good.
Just kind of hop down to that.
I'm good. Anything else?
No, that's it for this turn.
Death saving throw, Verm.
Yeah. Here it is. Nope.
Dying. Cool.
Dying.
Werewolf.
All
Oh
good.
yeah.
I got you on my next turn.
Heals health. It does not have a good time ahead of it. But it's going to try to beat the shit out of, I guess, the people holding it down first. So which one is he going to go for first? Locas with a bite and a claw. Can Locas even make it? He can, holy shit.
Both are at dis now.
Ice prone and grappled. It's not. Prone doesn't make you have dis on melee attacks, does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh
Yeah, it
shit.
definitely does.
That's exactly what prone does.
Depression. Both miss. As it strikes out at Locas, flailing about, and Locas is just holding it on its leg, smacking it like, sit down, dog! And the werewolf is not. Help me, God!
Slipping and sliding. That's a greasy boy.
Alright. Let's see.
If you want to stack damage, I can get Verm up on my turn.
Yeah, that dude's
Alright.
fucked until he breaks his grapple.
Alright. Now, due to how prone works, Andy's gonna have to run up to melee range to shoot him point blank. Alright. He's gonna grab the gun.
Move in here. Picks up sentry. Droop. Put down.
Places it right in front of him.
Cock's gun.
Pats it once on the head.
Yep. There we go. Alright. And
No, please stop. Not fire.
because it's a ranged attack, I think it's just a flat roll.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Alright.
Please stop hurting me. So much fucking fire! Pew, 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 through razor heat. Doom, doom, doom. Sizzling and cooking.
Alright.
Spicy.
And then, where is it? There it is. Let's see if I can get a higher roll on the temp HP. Nice!
Damn.
Loggers.
God damn.
I'll just update Rock's temp HP.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha, Chief. Rock beefy.
Oh, you already did it.
All right. Anything else?
If it was one more
That
temp
is my
HP,
turn.
Rock would have 69.
That ends your turn?
I forgot to apply the temp HP to the gun the first few times. Whoops. Oh well. That just means it's at max HP anyway. Because it only took 1 damage.
Mhm.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Locus. Deep Barbarian Rage! The enemy's prone, so he doesn't have to reckless. Let's go. It's my turn to beat the shit out of you. No crits, but he do be going kind of feral, though.
I mean, 3 soft 20s is nice though.
And he takes another 4 from the rage damage. Boom, boom. Locus, you just start beating into it while he's holding it down. Yeah, that's his turn. Luck.
Rock's gonna keep chewing on the throat.
Rock can actually do damage now, right? Since he's not fucking mega evolutioned.
Werewolves are immune to
To
non-magical
To
damage.
non-magical or non-silver.
I wasn't sure if it
damage.
was. I couldn't remember if it was immune or resistant.
Nah, it's immune. Unfortunately. One day it'll be fixed. Isn't it like level 6 or
Oh,
something?
I'm sorry. I still need to roll whiz saves?
Yes. I completely forgot about those as well.
That's enough.
A natural
20.
No
20,
fear.
yeah.
It. Dog, sit down. Luck, beat the shit out of it. Yeah, this thing isn't intimidating when you got it pinned down on the ground, held like a toddler.
Rock didn't do so well, but he's chewing. He doesn't really care, honestly.
All right. Your second attack. Yeah, here it comes.
You have advantage, right?
He does.
Yeah, I'm. Oh yeah, I didn't roll.
That's good. Still hits.
Where's my other attack? There we go.
Where's my sword?
I know. I need to.
Imagine if it had a high AC. That would be rough. Please stop hurting me.
Make me.
I'm trying.
We went over this before.
Ah, deep pain. You start carving into the creature, ripping and tearing it apart.
Go ahead. And that's all I got.
The good father.
Up to here. And for my turn, I'm going to use my Blessed Transformation.
Glowing lights of holy energy.
Yeah, just kind of emits a like a soft, warm, kind of orange glow. And when that pops, I can, let's see here, I've got a new one for that, if I believe it's level 5, so don't have any fucking stats charisma yet, but still just 1 per, I believe, so.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, so I can choose one person to receive charisma modifier and healing, and
Everyone within
at
15
start-
that you choose.
and everybody within 15 just gets half charisma. So
1.
yep, 1 HP. So 2 to Verm. So Verm's got 2 HP.
Hey.
He lives again. Can I get the 2 HP on the werewolf, please?
No, you cannot.
Supplement my regen
Kind
a
of
little bit?
rude, but that's what can you do?
And bonus action is just going to. One of them should be full. Yeah, one of them is full. So second one, he's just going to reload extra rounds into.
Tum, 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 tum. All right. Verm.
Yeah, after
Whiz
after
save.
being healed. After being healed. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
Terror
So, yeah,
or a scary dog.
Nope.
Wakes up immediately.
Yeah.
just hears unearthly screeching, kicking and flailing, and is like, no thank you.
Yeah.
Bloodborne
Yeah, he's
beast
like,
noises.
he's like, oh, is it over? Is it over? Just looks over to werewolf. See what I can do. I can do shit. Okay, you know what? I have disadvantage on stuff, right?
On attack rolls and skills.
Yeah. So, I'm still gonna try this. Okay, so I get up. That's like having a movement, right?
Yep.
Why is it not working? Okay, it's working now. And I'll get away. So I have 5, 10, like 15, like here.
Pretty sure
No,
What?
that's right.
there's the smoke cloud that it's probably floated up a little bit, but it's still
Yeah,
there.
it still looks
It's still
scary.
there. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
for
Yeah,
gone.
another
it's-
minute.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't move here. I would move like
Yeah, like
here or something.
yeah, pyrotechnics is not concentration.
And then I know I'm frightened, but I'll try to chill touch it.
It is, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Please, no.
That's pretty good. Yes.
Fuck. I'm so fucked. Alright. Roll
So
damage.
he takes 11 necrotic damage.
My healing! Not my
And yeah.
healing!
Your healing is gone, buddy. And yeah, it's my turn.
Screeches.
I'm sorry. I'll be back. I need to make a meme.
Athletics check to try to break Locast off of it. Sit down! Ah, shit.
Oh, so fucking close.
And then he has to make another one to get rock off of him. That shouldn't be an advantage, but okay. Still the 14. And I'll roll it for rock.
No.
Natural! You see him boot Luke has kind of toss him back off, and as he's trying to pull Rock off, Rock just fucking claws into his chest and is like, like terrified, tearing at it, and Rock just doesn't let go. He's just pinned onto its fucking throat.
And even after that, it would still have to make the dex save.
It's not having a good time, and it can't get a third attack.
Grease.
I have been defeated by Grease.
So
you gotta make the
if I
save,
can
yeah.
keep my flat roll.
Grease and dust, my worst nightmares.
Oh boy,
It's
frightened. So but
scary.
Yep.
it's still flat because it's prone and held down.
Okay. Forgot that you can't stack double disadvantage.
It's a blessing.
Yep. All right. Laser gun.
How did we kill a werewolf? We pinned it down to the ground and burned it alive. That 11 also hits. Boom, 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 boom. Fire. Creature's burning. Alright. What would you like to do now?
All right. There we go. Just gotta properly check my uses, and then let's see. 1d8 plus int. So, yeah, temp HP is currently at max. So, like, gun just takes a step back, and that's my turn.
I can't believe you haven't flamethrowered me with the turret yet.
I mean, it can't switch between modes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It has to be. It can only. I have to pick one per deployment.
That makes sense. Locust is afraid, but he will grab dog.
So at higher levels, I can just throw out another one. So.
Oh my gosh.
He succeeded. Oh no, wait. Timing's damn, sucks. He'll try again. We'll start with the werewolf. All right, that's just.
Wow.
Doesn't he have... Oh, okay.
He has disadvantage, but advantage because he's raging.
Ah,
So again, the werewolf having kicked Locust off, just Locust goes like back on its leg and it just kicks him again. And this time Locust shakes his head, has an idea, and he grabs it by the hand and it sticks himself, covers himself in grease, and it just holds it on. So it's trying to shake him off, and he's like all stuck to him, and he's like flailing about. Now he's a greasy minotaur. All right, Luck.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm here. I was working on a meme. I will take my turn. Rock is still chomping.
Mm-hmm.
10 levels till I can have another gun.
Do be greasy.
He could be greasy now. Please have mercy, my lord. Scared doggo. Dino dog. Alright. Beat the shit out of me. Do it. I didn't need to live anyway. Pain. Oh shit.
I got a lot of dice going around. Give me a minute.
Wait, didn't you crit? You rolled a 20 somewhere.
Where?
Oh, a dice hit another dice. Okay, I'm just fucking mental. I saw a 20 roll and I went, oh no, I'm fucked. Oh, please stop hurting me so much. Doom, doom, tearing into it. I think Luck has done the most damage this fight. Just stab.
What I'm also gonna do is, thanks to my extra arms, I can grapple as a bonus action.
Yes, you may. Alright.
It didn't do much. I'm doing enough as is.
Trying to grab it, it just flails its leg.
I'm playing DPS this encounter. That's all I got.
Father Emery. Father Emery's on crowd control? What the fuck? Debuffs.
Verm, you get 2 more HP.
Hey, thank you.
Start of my turn, yeah. Not much, but it's something.
He's doubled in hit
appreciate
points.
It's honest work.
Double my hit points.
Who needs healing if you kill enemies fast enough? Am I getting...
That makes it.
That does not.
Okay, it's fine.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Just shoot me or just kill me anyway. You can't walk closer because you're frightened.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit, you're right.
Mhm.
Fuck, okay. That's fine. Like this. Ba. Is it end of turn fear, or
At
what's
start
how's
of next
that?
turn.
So I can move back 15 feet and then be free from that for next
Yeah,
turn if need.
correct.
Okay.
It's only when you get really close to it do you feel the fucking
Gotcha,
unnerving
gotcha.
chills.
Let's see here. We'll burn last grit on the lightning shot. This is honed. Doesn't
Rip.
matter, that misses. It's fine. Lightning shot. That also misses. Alright.
Double
that's fine.
jam. Both shots. The gun kind of shaking.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold up. I have to make a different check first before I could even shoot that one.
Yeah, mechanics.
Because that was misfire, so
Mhm.
one sec.
All good.
So I wouldn't even be able to shoot that second one.
Rip.
There's a reason I got 2 guns, though.
Yeah. Swap guns.
It's proficiency plus wisdom. I'll just roll this ability check. Nice. Okay,
You
so
do
it's
have
actually
the-
instantly fixed.
You do have this from Frightened.
On wisdom checks?
On all ability
On
checks.
checks, I will
On
check.
checks
Yeah.
in general? Fuck,
Mm.
that sucks.
Because it's still in line of sight. It's still good
fine.
enough.
It's fine, but it's still not usable this turn. Because that has to bonus action to fix that, so...
Both guns stand at the worst time.
I have to double check. Well, I mean, I'd have to fire something different. I'm pulling it up real fast just to make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see here. DC. Okay, yeah, it meets DC. Yeah, okay. So would that fall under a secondary attack action then for attempting to fix? Okay. So that second attack wouldn't even happen then. It would just be the second attack to fix it.
Okay.
That's fine. That's right.
Gun jams. F. Alright. Burn.
Okay. It is my turn. I'm not in his range, right? For the frightened.
Correct,
Name
but
is
you still
done.
have
I
this
did
because
it.
it's a range attack.
Okay, but
Most
I have
enemies.
something that I forgot I had
Mhm.
this whole time. I have back
Mhm.
tactics,
Yep.
so that would be a
It's-
straight roll,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna chill touch it.
That's fine. You didn't
Come
need back
here,
tactics
buddy.
anyway.
Yep, I think that hits.
No, please, not again. I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Takes 10 necrotic, and fuck your healing, buddy.
Not like this.
And I'm gonna get with my movement a little further away. Like here. No wait, here. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to shake off first low cast. Low cast is still frightened. 1. Hold on to me, dog. You do have a disc because you are frightened. Roll an athletics at this.
Wait, what?
For Rock. He's trying to break the grapples.
Is Rock frightened? I thought he passed.
No, he failed the frighten. He rolled a 2, remember? On his save?
He sure did.
Oh, he rolled a 3 plus 1. Yeah. Okay. It gets up! And then it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Please fall down. No.
It stays up.
Back down
It only
there.
has a couple feet of
damn it.
movement. And it has to move through the space. So, let me check Grease real quick. To see how that works. Because it might have to make 2 more to get out because it's so big.
It's difficult terrain too.
Ah, yes. Wonderful. One, 2. It has to make a dex save, and it's taking the AOs.
I mean, it can move like all of what 2 feet, 2 squares.
And
Right?
then it falls around again. You see it like shake off Rock,
Yes.
like a terrified, just running. Like it feels, you can see the fear running in its very essence, and it like stumbles, and it crashes down to the ground again.
All right. Opportunity attack. Just smack it with the wrench.
Bonk.
Yeah,
Well, that didn't work.
boom, swing and a miss. All right, that's all for the werewolf. He is crying in agony.
All right. Okay. Barely within the fear range. Let's get that wisdom.
Afraid.
All right. All right. Last free charge of laser gun. And even then, I still have a spell scroll.
They are a disc, but it's good.
Alright.
Hits.
I remembered. It's control. Right. And one more.
Don't roast me like this,
Oh,
bro.
the Nat 20.
Ah, shit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, zaps him.
Still so much damage.
The enemy is reduced to 0 hit points. And he pulls out his flame rifle for one last time, having seen this roll again and again. As it slips and slides on the grease, you see Handy just, boom, like an expert, even shaking slightly with the terror of this thing's presence so nearby. He pulls the trigger 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Bursts of fire strike at the grease and at the creature's leg. You hear a blood-curdling scream as it is cooked alive. And then a second shot. A third shot of fire. And then the screaming subsides moments later as it is cooked inside and out. And the werewolf is defeated. And from underneath it, he does still have advantage on this, so I gotta roll for that. It's fine. Locas lifts and tosses the body off to the side. He goes, just beating his chest.
No damage, boys.
No damage, run. Crowd control, OP. All right. And the werewolf is defeated. And let's go back to the cowboy music.
Rock runs over, slips, continues running. Starts going to town.
You guys have successfully defeated the beast. And as you kind of revel in that, the night seems to lighten up almost. Relax a bit, the pressure in the hunt and the feeling of dread vanishing almost entirely.
The dust and smoke settles.
And that's where we're ending today's session of Rising Heights.
Before I forget, though, for the last 8 turns of transformation, Verm, you get another 16 HP.
Okay.
That's 20
Thank you.
health. All right.
Everyone else is overhealed and Verm's just on his dying breath.
Hey, you guys you handled the fight really well.
Holding on for dear
Thank
life.
you all for playing.